to MD2L playoffs, as a matter of fact, to my friend Buttland, and I surprise. Buttland, introduce yourself.
I am Buttland. I sometimes play Dota with ScurvyDog.
We were some underdogs in MD2L a few seasons ago, but now we're just casters.
Now we're just casters. But we need to catch up, dude. There's been a lot of draft already.
Yes.
I love this anti-mage Medusa first ban.
It's
just, we know this is a problem and we don't know how to deal with it. Get rid of it.
I assume that those I assume that those are picks that legacy picks. They're pause one on L+Ratio.
Yeah, I mean, I'm combing through it, and it doesn't actually look like that's, like, massively favored, but maybe they've been playing it a little bit recently, and, you know, that's all you need to be a little scared. Because they are very strong heroes right now. A few Medusa picks on their carry, but I don't really see any of them.
I know the Broodmother is being played as a pause one as of late, and you basically just take your spiders and run them to the jungle and farm with them as you just kill heroes on the hero.
Right. But, I mean, the Leshrack's a pretty nice response to that.
Yeah.
I think. Maybe not in lane, but, you know, when you pick a Broodmother that early, I just feel like there's a lot of decisions you can make going into the draft, into the remainder of the draft, to make that Broodmother a little less impactful.
I've been seeing a lot more of this Leshrack. With the Bloodstone changes, I think maybe a nerf to the hero, a hero that we saw all the time is basically fallen off, but he's been making a little bit of a resurgence. What do you think about this Marcy pickup here?
Oh, so I remember watching the major, and they said that Marcy you kind of can only really play her as a core now.
Yeah.
After those nerfs to Leap. And if that's the case, I mean, I don't know. I haven't been seeing a lot of Marcy core myself, but that doesn't scare me. I don't know. If I'm L+Ratio, I don't know that I'm like, oh no, Marcy core. But I'm more than willing to be proven wrong.
Yeah. She can be really scary because every 2 or 3 hits with the ags on Marcy, I think that the build is always like phase boots, power treads, ags rush, because the ags brings the old silence to her ult back and reduces the cooldown down to like 30 or 40 seconds.
Which is huge, because the cooldown was really the limiting factor on that. Okay, so we have a Pango and a Jakiro. I mean, I don't want to be Broodmother right now in this game.
Yes.
As Jakiro and Pangolier and Leshrack all kind of have some answers. Or some pretty serious answers for Broodmother.
And honestly, Jack and Undying are both really strong laning supports, so they could really pick any carry on Legacy's team at this point and be pretty happy.
And I did find in their draft, L+Ratio does actually play anti-mage on their core, and then they were playing, I believe, I don't know, it seems like they kind of flexed this core position, like this one position. I don't know. They got 2 people that play it a lot, so maybe one of these players is playing a core mid or something. But I don't know. There was like a 2 or 3 week break between the league play and these playoff games.
Yes.
So it was like 28 days ago was their last league game, and then now they're in the playoffs. As of like 3 days ago. Orphan ban.
So one thing I'm seeing on both teams is that neither team has a BKB piercing stun, which I guess that's one of the like minor things that like a draft really like comprehensively needs, but
yeah. I mean, neither team has a hyper carry yet either, though.
True.
So,
and
there's not a clear, let this person farm. And I'm not saying you need a hyper carry or anything, but we don't even know if this is going to end up being like 4 Protect 1 or some snowball lineup.
Yeah.
Because you can snowball with either of these lineups, right? Broodmother, always snowballable, and then Leshrack loves to just push down a lane with the team.
And I also don't know if the Snapfire for PizzaDog is going to be a core or support yet, because I think Snapfire can still be flexed both ways. And with the change to Snapfire being a universal hero, I used to roast the Snapfire core, but now that he's universal, it feels a lot better than it did in previous patches to go this dataless.
Yeah, so I think that's a 4 position. which would make Techies 5. That sounds weird. Oh no, sorry, I'm on the wrong team. Whoops. Trying to catch up on all their strats.
Naga Siren coming out for Legacy's team.
There you go.
Even though his in-game name is Legao, I'm pretty sure I've played with him before, and he also just goes by Legacy, but I could be wrong by that.
I mean, that was his ad. So.
True. So
I have no idea who's playing the Snapfire.
They picked the Naga Siren as their kind of.
I'm not gonna lie, I think I like their team. L+Ratio.
Yeah.
I think it's a pretty good team. I think they have good supports. I mean, so here's how this could go really bad, right? If Pango gets a really bad matchup, which they're making their decision right now, which usually doesn't happen, but it can if you fall behind Pango, and then if for some reason Leshrac is just getting smashed, then this could go really bad. But I don't think, as I look at these drafts right now, that Leshrac or Pango are going to have a bad time.
Yeah.
They might not have a good time, but I think if it's even, we got a game, you know? But if for some reason there's like a big MR difference or something between Leshrac and the opposing mid, maybe this could be really bad to be in Naga Siren.
I think that the mids still available for PizzaDog are really limited because Leshrac poops on all the spirits. The last two bans for the ratio was Puck, Storm Spirit. So I guess there's Queen of Pain still, but I mean, if those are targeted bans on the opponent's mid hero pool, they might really be down on options at the moment.
Yeah. Does anyone ever run a brood mid at all?
Interesting. I wonder who's going mid. I guess it's a Broodmother mid potentially.
Could be a Broodmother mid. Could be Snap maybe.
I can't imagine a Beastmaster or a Marcy going mid against a Leshrac.
I wish I was a little more familiar with these teams.
Yeah. So at this point, is there a draft that you like more than the other?
So I think that this is all about L+Ratio just weathering the storm of PizzaDog.
Okay.
Yeah, I think like 25 to 35 minutes if PizzaDog doesn't like clearly take a huge advantage. I think Naga Siren's gonna have the time of their life. But they're gonna have, like, when they get BKBs, they get eggs, they get the things they need on those cores. I think they're gonna be really scary on PizzaDog. To me, this feels a little like an all-in lineup. Kind of, you're going for your timing, you need to win, right? Whereas, I mean, we've all seen, you know, 2-hour games with Naga Sirens in them. Let's see here. This is a mid snap, I think. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, safe lane. Broodmother.
So it's gonna be a support Marcy, it seems. She has the blood grenades, no quelling blade.
This might be a mid Pango. Yeah,
I mean, Leshrac offlane against the Broodmother, which doesn't.
I think that's all right.
I mean,
you're gonna get slow 6, right? So, but so is Brood. I don't know. Maybe that just doesn't matter.
So obviously, as a support player, Buttland, the one thing that I'm seeing this game is this support Marcy, and like if you can get kills early on, get an early phase boots, you can start to like work towards an early BKB. If Marcy's off to a good start, you could scale pretty well. But like if it's like a game where you're like a 500 net worth meat sack running around at minute 25, it's gonna be really hard to have.
Yeah, well, so this is the thing. I imagine the Techies is gonna be in the 4 position, right? So this Marcy is gonna be laning with a Broodmother into an Undying Leshrac. Like, I don't know that you get a lot done, but maybe I don't know. I think that's a positioning game. I think.
Yeah.
Right. But like, you drop a tombstone and everybody's slow, and Leshrac is the fastest pony that exists. Like I gotta see it. Like this is all about, like, this is a skill matchup. I think at top lane.
It is going to be the Jakiro 4.
Oh, sorry, it is the Jakiro. It's not the Undying. Okay. Jakiro is a very slow boy.
In my experience, the biggest counter.
Marcy's getting choked
boy,
already.
That's a lot of damage.
Blood grenades.
And the dual breath will secure the kill, I think. Oh no, the body block! Ooh.
No, they got him. They got him.
Close call. Yeah. Man, that's rough.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know that Broodmother's gonna have a very good time here.
Yeah. It might be hard for them to kill the Broodmother, so perhaps Marcy could take advantage of some rotations, apply pressure elsewhere.
Yeah.
But man, it's impossible for this Marcy to exist here and like trade. Like, she needs to like pull the wave and like leave and go elsewhere. But I think that's gonna be the status quo for this top lane.
A lot of action bottom. Beastmaster almost getting taken down, so I was Undying. Missing a lot of strength. 12 strength missing on this Beastmaster. Blood grenade used. Whew. Action-packed lane. Like, just look at the health bars on the, like, at the top of your screen. Everybody's missing health. I haven't even looked at this mid lane yet.
So Snapfire's having a swimming time. Holy cow!
Yeah,
10 to 2. Like the Pango is getting kind
Holy
of
crap!
rocked.
Though, look at that though. Snapfire's got like 11 more auto attack damage than this Pango.
Yeah.
So like that means Snapfire has more auto attack damage than Pango, who had to buy a Quelling Blade on top of this. That is nuts. Whoa! Yeah, fast bottle from the Snap. Snap's gonna have a great time. Pango's like 75 gold away from his bottle. And we're already at the, like, we're almost well past the 2-minute rune. This is gonna be a really rough mid lane. Like, that's tough to overcome. He's like a minute and a half behind the Snapfire, and it's only gonna get worse because he doesn't have the auto attack damage.
And it looks like
starting to spawn.
It looks like the Beastmaster's having a hard time bottom though, so that might be the Radiance respite here for the mid lane.
Yeah. Yeah, this Naga's having a great time.
It looks like Lesh is also having a good time top as well against the Broodmother, but kind of what I predicted. The Lesh is able to exist here because the lifesteal on Lesh heals for so much with a solo kill mid.
And a first blood doesn't hurt, you know?
Yeah.
You get those fast mana boots and then have a dream time.
Leshrac is a very greedy 3,
Oh my
so...
god, the Pango just got soloed mid.
Yeah.
You don't want to see that. That's bad. He got soloed mid, and the Snapfire is going to get two water runes to fill up. Like, this is brutal. 2 water runes to fill up with 30 seconds before the next round. Like, I don't know, man. This is going to be a really, really hard game for this Pango.
I would use my abilities on these creeps to nuke them to secure this water rune, and she denies it, so... Not the worst thing in the world, but... Oh, the Broodmother goes down, though. So
this Pango's struggling with the aggro on the tower. Really close to turning around on the Snap. And the Broodmother went down. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this top lane is in rough shape. How are we doing bottom? Yeah, Naga's just having the time that, like, man, you got 2 cores that are just having the farm game of their life, but your mid lane is going so abysmal.
Yeah.
He's only got 10 last hits to 24.
Oh.
No denies to 11.
The Tombstone was dropped. Oh, another solo kill mid on the Snapfire, and the Tombstone was also dropped bottom, but it will be denied. I don't think Undying will be able to get any kills off this. He really needs one, but he will not be able to get one, unfortunately.
Oh,
man, they're all so low, but there's no net on the Naga Siren. She's got to rely on her movement speed. One more auto attack, maybe 2, but there's the net.
Wow, nice.
She did have to scale the net, though, and I know Nagas really don't want to do that during the laning stage.
I mean, if you get a kill out of it,
And the Snapfire gets the Undying, reading the map with no vision, knew the Undying was probably walking back to base and finds him, and that's another solo gold, solo experience, level 6 at 5 minutes, almost level 7, Buttland.
He had the 6 when after killing that Panga the second time. He didn't even need to use it for the Undying. Did you also see that they drew a bunch on the map? The Radiant side drew a bunch on the map where the Snapfire killed the Undying. So they're about to go waste a bunch of sentries and time trying to deward something that wasn't there. He was just going to take the bounty rune.
Oh, that is true. There was a bounty rune there. I thought maybe it was just like a good game sense to know that Undying might have been walking back to base, but...
I mean, maybe it was, but it's a little odd.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they're going to catch his techies again with the net. Oh, no, he's fine. He's fine.
But... I mean, this matchup in Undying is one of the hardest ones for Beastmaster, because like some of these like Legion commanders and other like strength offlaners, like some of them have like good escapes, really fast attack speeds. They can burn the tombstone down really fast. The Beastmaster just kind of eats everything, and we see that
you're not scaling Inner Beast, and your Call of the Wild doesn't do anything.
And one thing I'm a little disappointed by is we have not seen any rotations from the Marcy quite yet. He will get the only one range creep pull off though, but this is the thing I was really worried about. This like my support instincts were tingling, Buttland. Like and he misses the leap there, but this is a game like some games could work for the support Marcy. It's greedy, but like you have to be able to get gold, get farm, and when I made that reference to like a 500 net worth meat sack running around is like a nightmare Marcy game, that's what we're seeing here.
Yeah, bottom lane, a lot of action. Beastmaster's about to go down. Wow.
And the hilarious thing, Buttland, is look at Marcy's inventory. Magic Wand, 450 gold. Iron Branch, 50 gold. Literally a 500 net worth meat sack.
Yeah. Yeah, 010. That's tough.
She will steal the Wisdom Rune though, but unfortunately, oh no, that's both Wisdom Runes going to Dire.
Double Wisdom, that's pretty good.
Yes, that's a big boon for these Dire supports, I think.
We got a 6 on Pango, so maybe we get to see something happen, but no rune control and a bottle. Like I don't know, I don't even know if you go for bottle and like when your start is so rough like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you have to. It's so hard. Like it's so hard to end up in a mid lane where you're that far behind that early.
Now,
on a hero that doesn't really flash farm.
Now, Buttland, I'm known for being a big Jakiro guy. Would you agree with that?
Yes, I would.
What's your opinion on the 202 Jakiro build? 0 points in Ice Path.
It's very reminiscent of our friend Alex. But no, I mean, you know what? In that lane, I don't think you really need to worry about having a stun that much between Leshrac and Jakiro. Like a slow and a lightning storm will line up the split earth. I think that's okay. But yeah, like oh my god, look at that. Marcy's just dead and the Snapfire is in a bad place. Oh, Snapfire got the Leshrac though.
It is a big skirmish. If the Snapfire can live here, it's going to be a really big W for him.
He's got stick. He's got some bottle.
One more.
Going back for that bounty. It probably spells death.
And yep. Maybe there's a. Nope, there's nothing
else
on
my
this.
God,
on the techies. Oh no!
My god. Okay, wow. Oh wow. Okay, that's a redemption moment for this Pango.
Yeah.
He gets the dominating streak.
They really.
And Marcy shows up in time. Marcy just the meat sack is back.
And that is brown boots for the Marcy.
Wow. Okay, big turnaround for the Dire. That looked really bad, and then really good.
One of the big heuristics I've learned in Dota, you know, when I'm navigating and playing the game, is like when you're in kind of a rough spot, the best thing you do is kind of like consolidate your resources, bring all your heroes together, and take a good fight. And I think the Radiant were able to do that there and to give Pango a chance of fighting back. Pango is so far behind on CS compared to the other cores.
Yeah, I mean that was a 2 for 2. It was like 2 supports and then the mid for the offlaner. So I mean you're kind of happy if you're the Radiant because you traded offlaner for mid, but I still think that you're not that upset if you're the Dire there. And then yeah, and so that's the thing. Jakiro skilled dual breath level 5. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
I think that's okay. I don't think he needed that in the lane. Oh my god, Pango just gets blasted again. There's your Marcy.
One thing that you were talking about, Buttland, is that the Dire are kind of on this timing, where they're gonna hit their timing earlier than the Radiant. They're gonna have to get a lot done during that time. Yeah. Despite the start for the Snapfire, I don't really see as big of an advantage as I think they're hoping, because I look at the late game
the other two cores, the lane, the outside lane cores are not happy.
Yeah,
I'd say net worth wise compared to their counterparts.
I'm also looking at...
Well, I also think, oh my god, huge fight top.
I'm also looking at like how the team fight's gonna play out like later in the game.
Oh no, this Pango's about to die for free.
And Radiant has the team fight abilities that they need to like take team fights. There isn't really any big team fight abilities on the side of Dire really at all.
Hang on, this Leshrack's about to die, and then so is this Pango. Oh my god.
The blood grenade was used on the Leshrack.
Oh, big Atos reveal from the Snapfire. Oh my god, that couldn't have been better for the Dire just now.
They both go down and
kill 3.
A lack of an advantage that I was kind of imposing on the Dire may not be the case anymore as they take a big fight. I mean, that fight gave them 2k net worth, Buttland.
Yeah, I mean, well, this Snapfire is just doing it all. I feel like when the Radiant killed Snapfire in that top rune, I think that was massive. Yeah. Like, it was such a big deal because I think the Snapfire is just shouldering the burden of this game right now.
Beastmaster is...
Go ahead.
Beastmaster is getting some farm back now, and the Undying goes down mid for seemingly no reason. A little bit of solo defense going on there, but the Beastmaster bottom is getting a little bit of farm back. The Naga is kind of effing off and farming the jungle, and it's giving the Beastmaster the lane, which I don't totally agree with. Like, if you had that good of a lane,
I think you're really scared on the Radiant right now. I just between Marcy and Techies and this Atos on Snapfire, you know, if your team's not there to back you up, you're dead.
Yeah.
Like, that Atos hits you and you don't have mirror image up, you know, you're dead.
Well, you know, one thing that it could be the saving grace is that, I mean, look at the team that they have, but they have roll, but like the big thing that I'm looking at is the Song of the Siren with the Macropyre setup. Like, even though they may not have the reverse polarity, they might not have the black hole, they still have that X factor in the composition of the team fight that they have at their disposal. Oh, look at that Pango.
Yeah.
They get the techies, but they lose the Jakiro, but it did bring all the Dire heroes in the middle with a double damage on the Snapfire. They might be able to just walk up and take this middle tower, which is going to strip away a lot of the map.
For the 1,000 gold away from this eggs on Beastmaster. And, like, I don't know, man. This is rough.
Yeah, and it just seems like they... I think this offlane...
Look how quickly those Dire cores caught up to the track, right? Just over, like, 3 minutes.
I mean, they don't really have a frontliner. Like, their frontliner who's supposed to go in and kind of make stuff happen is the Pango, who gets, like, blown up by the Snapfire machine gun. And this Leshrack can't really tank any damage. Like, you win a Vanguard, but it's a Vanguard on a ranged hero. He still gets just clobbered by everything going on in the Dire. So they took the mid tower and they're immediately going down and taking the bottom tower, and they're really starting to just suffocate the map here. My question is, they might take all the tier 1s, can they take a tier 2 after that?
I mean, dude, this Pango's so squishy, right? He went arcane boots and he's going into diffusal blade. He's got 1,000 HP.
He literally has robe and arcane boots at minute 14. That's a disaster, Buttland.
Yeah, but just even, you know, you're level 10. Not 9, and you have 1,000 life. It's tough, man.
Yeah.
The Snapfire by comparison has 1,600, right? 60% more life. That's pretty crazy. Snapfire might get a solo kill on this Jakiro. Nope, whiffs the cookie. Okay. I will say the Radiant's actually doing a really good job holding this vision at bay. The Dire went in and placed a lot of deep wards, and they actually got most of them. So there's that one that's keeping an eye on the Naga, but it's pretty new.
Yeah.
Down there.
I also think it's a pretty hard commitment for them to go on the Naga. It'd be a lot of resources to get there, and then she just sung away.
Yeah, she got the song. And nobody's got a BKB or anything to get involved during a song, so...
Despite everything going well for the Dire, I still think they might lack the tools to address the Naga looking forward unless they really take a good fight. Starting right now, this could be the start of something really good. A lot of ults committed on the L+Ratio. He gets blown up, but there's the macro fire and the ice path! A lot of
huge
damage.
Macro, huge kisses.
True. Oh my
God.
Goodness. The macro fire is melting everybody, though. This is a fantastic fight for the Radiant.
Yeah.
Wow.
They trade their offlaner and their 5 position. You're fine with that.
Yeah. Oh, and a song. And they catch the Broodmother. They have the ice path. The ice path will give time to set up for the snare. Everything's committed. And brought down.
Massive.
Wow. And I think the vision that the Radiant had there, I mean, it clipped
that was perfect.
The top part of the fight, which they needed to see.
Yeah, I mean, remember, I mean, if you know where they aren't, you know where they are.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Sometimes. But no, that was a gigantic fight. What was the damage from that macro, dude? Oh damn, the fight recap doesn't it only goes back to the Broodmother kill. Crap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and now we've got our eggs. So it's drum time on Beastmaster. It's kind of brutal. They started that fight before he had the eggs. Like it was on the courier on the way, but he was basically dead by the time he got it, which kind of sucks.
Dire's structures are fortified.
I don't see this drum or the eggs rush on the Beastmaster very often.
Yeah, you kind of want auras, right?
Yeah.
But the drum's good. I mean,
Yeah.
the drum does a lot. Gets your farm, right? It's a lot of farm.
It is. In my games, they still rush the what is that helmet? The Vlad's plus domination combo helmet. Helmet Overlord.
Yeah. Going for a pipe here. I don't think that's a bad idea at all between Jakiro and Leshrac.
Yeah.
For the Beastmaster.
Yeah.
And then we're about 2k gold away from a BKB on the Broodmother. That's a big deal. 1500 from the BKB on the Snapfire. Like, I mean, there's still plenty of life for the Dire, but that was a big swing for Radiant. Maybe not net worth wise, but just like pace of play.
The Radiant were in a pretty compromised position there when they're jockeying to get this middle Dire tower, but they were able to fall back from that. But the Jakiro is unfortunately cut out, which I guess...
He's a very slow boy, unfortunately.
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, there's the kisses, too. A lot of damage coming out on the Leshrac. Can the Pango disrupt the kisses? He cannot.
Oh, my God.
The full channel, and there's so much damage coming out from the Snapfire. The Marcy is enraged. She's beating the booty cheeks of all the enemies, and they're all going to go down. The Naga's going down, too.
Wow, she died before the song went off. Oh, my God. She was in the middle of the songcast. Oh.
Man, a big fight for the Radiant earlier, but the Dire take a big one right back. I think Jakiro dying early on in the fight was super crippling. Jakiro was the hero that last fight, and he commits the Macropyre now. I really hope that could kill one more wave, but it looks like the next wave is far, far too far away. So, he might be a little sad not having that macro for 70 seconds. There might be a fight before then. So we'll have to see how the Radiant plays this.
If you get to hold your tier 2 a little longer, that's probably a decent enough commitment, I think. But, you know, BKBs are coming soon. Alright, we already have a BKB on the Snapfire here. And a shield rune bottled. So, like, man, this Snapfire is playing one hell of a game. This is a really high impact mid.
What do you think about the Lashrac's item build? We have the Vanguard Rush into the Kaya, and it looks like he's going for the Pipe next. Like he's going like a very like aura building traditional offlane build on a Leshrac. Do you agree with that here, or?
1 sec. Let's find out if he dies. Yes. Okay, he does. So I mean, I just don't know. To me, I think they maybe underestimated the impact of the Snapfire. To me, this Vanguard seems like, oh, we're worried about, we're worried about Call of the Wild, we're worried about spiders.
Yeah.
But, when you look at these fight recaps, more than half the damage is just coming from the Snapfire.
Yeah.
So, maybe a little bit of a lack of calculation, but at the same time, it's hard to... I don't know. I think this is a hard game to itemize because you're kind of playing a mid-hero from the off lane, and
yes.
You kind of want to do two things. You want to be an off laner, you want to be a mid-hero.
Yeah, and I feel like you can still kind of be an off-laner with this Slash Track, but you need to have a better start than you had if you want to kind of...
It had a really good start. It just, as soon as Snapfire was ready to rotate, it all happened.
It seems like a pretty good fight for the Radiant, though. Very overzealous from the Marcy, and they almost pick off the Beastmaster as well. The Dire are on the retreat. Hopefully the Radiant can find one more pick-off here. Snapfire gets out. They're chasing down the Beast.
Can't song for this, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh.
And...
Oh. Yeah, they're not. They got this Beastmaster. That's big. That's a lot of gold.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost 1,000 gold over to your Naga.
It looks like the Undying was maybe considering a mechanism there for a little bit, but he is converting to the Glimmer Cave. It looks like the Rainer are going for Roche, which is a huge Roche. I can't believe the Dire didn't take Roche Buttland.
Yeah.
That's a big mistake. They really... I feel like the Dire felt like they were so far in the lead, but just one fight, and now it's a lost fight high ground, and now the Radiant get the Roche on? They're totally... There's no more deficit now. Like, it's totally back to even after this.
That's actually... It's really interesting how close the net worth has been this whole game, and yet I have constantly been thinking, like, can the Radiant make it? Like, I don't know, it's just even net worth, and I am so in favor of the Dire just by my gut read of this. But I think that also is a statement of, like, the timings, right?
Yeah.
Because the Dire's, they've got probably 20 more minutes to wrap up their game plan, or it's going to start looking bad.
Yeah. And
I mean, this Roche is a big help in delaying that for the Radiant. Okay, we got a little smoke, little 3-man smoke.
The Broodmother looks like she's more interested in farming her
Some pretty good vision by the Radiant for the smoke.
Mm-hmm.
They saw the Undying, they saw the Jakiro.
If the Dire find the Naga here and they break the Aegis...
They don't have the vision to find him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they see this Undying. That's not the pick you want,
another
though.
smoke.
And
it's instantly broken. They see the
Pango's slow.
Oh, huge Macro Fire Ice Path. The follow-up stun. It's a disaster for Buttland. Snapfire has to get away. She pops the haste rune. No, there is no haste rune. There's a lot of movement speed. There's the BKB, and she TP's out.
That was a high-value BKB.
Yeah.
It's not how you want it to go, but it's how it needed to go.
But the Beastmaster and the Techies are going to lose their lives on the side here. That's enough. Wow. Still, it's a big fight for the Radiant Buttland.
Joshy MVP. That Ice Path macro was insane.
Yeah.
And then the Split Earth follow-up, like, just Tombstone, they're slow running away. Like, that was... Ooh, they were all in the right place.
I mean, Buttland, we see all this impact coming out from the Ice Path and the Macro Fire. If only he was interested in getting that Aghanim Scepter, but he's going for the Glimmer Cave next.
If only he wanted... No, he doesn't need it. Well, it's good. I think Glimmer's great. I think it's great, this game.
Yeah, I agree. I'm biased, but...
There is a lot of magic damage on this team between the drums and the Snapfire and the Techies.
Yes.
And then also just, come on, melee cores never carry dust. We know this.
That's true.
Oh, big Ice Path again, dude!
Holy cow, the Tombstone
this
is
Marcy's dead, this Broodmother's using their BKB, and I don't know what's going to happen with it. Yeah, the Glimmer Cave walk away from Pango.
Wow, oh my god, the Naga in the back.
Naga set up another, maybe
this could be the macro.
Oh, misses the Broodmother. But they're going to get this Beastmaster, maybe?
The pipe is doing the Lord's work right now, but still will go down.
Insane.
The Aegis will get
Aegis down, that's...
But God, it's
like
so
a
much
different target.
healing. So much healing from the drums and the Beastmaster, though.
Yeah, unless you walk away now. You're radiant. You're happy. You killed someone. You got to buy back. Your Aegis got used. Whatever. L+Ratio has no mana.
We're seeing the Brown Boots BKB rush on the +5 Snapfire. Hilarious. But you kind of have to itemize
On the
like
+5
that,
Marcy, you
though.
mean?
Or yeah, +5 Marcy, my bad.
Yeah.
You kind of have to itemize like that on this hero because you have
Yeah.
to put yourself in the thick of things to accomplish anything.
Dyer's top tower has been
I'm a little sad because like I know they broke the Song of the Siren there, so the Pango roll would time well with its roll through. I think she should have held the song to wait for the better angle for the ice path because Pango could have just rolled through, hit the wall, and then been in the process of rolling back. But
That's tough though. I mean, she was getting got.
Yeah.
And oh my God, this Naga has a heart already.
and Marcy is just
Dead. With this Orchid, definitely dead.
do you know what
This
Ricky
Naga
Mari
is
says?
stacked, dude. He's quickly. That's one of my favorite things. You go quickly now, quietly now,
Dead on the dotted line.
quickly.
Quickly.
That's my favorite.
That's
one.
really good, Buttland. Holy cow.
Oh,
boy,
big ice path
another
again.
Is
You
this
roared to save yourself, but no, you got zombies on you, dude. You're not going anywhere.
Joshi?
Snapfire doing a full channel to their demise.
Oh, but have to defensive BKB forced out from the
Pango's a
Snapfire, and
crazy
still
person.
a lot of damage coming out of the Snapfire. The BKB ends, but there's no more defense. If they catch line of
There's a net
sight,
up.
there's the
Yeah.
net. Oh no, and the ice path. He holds the ice path with a better timing. Oh, and there's the Macropire. But the Glimmer Cape.
The
He
zoning
stays alive.
Macropire.
Wow, big. Oh, the zone, and the ice path is
no.
there. Oh, it's
Oh
all
my
timed
God, that was such
perfectly.
good timing on the splitter. Oh
Oh no! Holy
my God. Man,
cow.
it's all coming together.
It
This
is.
under attack.
Man.
So this is the thing. I don't think that the Dire has a way out of this now.
Yeah.
I know this is only an 8K lead, and you're not really supposed to say that, but like I think they were a timing team, and I think that timing is now blown without a massive fumble from the Radiant.
I mean, Joshi on the Jakiro, he is politically filibustering for his spot as
He's
MVP
doing
this game.
incredible.
Yeah.
I haven't been paying a lot of attention to the Vision game. I feel bad, but well, that last fight actually we can guarantee was because of these Joshi wards.
Yep.
Look at those wards on the high ground and then on the top rune spawn. That's exactly why they were able to catch this Beastmaster and. Okay, Mars gets ganked again.
Yeah, I mean, they just needed a little bit of space to just get a couple of items on their Naga, really, and once the Naga got those items, she could kind of run in, split the illusions, give the vision they need, and that kind of set up the
this
fights.
Naga's, when we look at this Naga's net worth graph, it's going to be just insane.
Yeah.
Right? Like this Naga got a little bit of space, a little bit. And just, the next time you see her, she's got an Orchid. The next time you see her, she's got a heart. Right? Like, it's...
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
And I am having a hard time kind of seeing how the Dire turn this around. It was like puff a full canister of copium.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
I just can't really put the pieces together at this point. Like, they need like a Daedalus Divine Rapier level 25 on the Snapfire. And speaking of the Snapfire, she's cut out. The freaking L+Ratio doing a ton of damage, and he goes down through BKB Buttland!
Wow.
Oh boy, it's...
Yeah, I mean, Diabolic Edicts is pretty good against BKB targets.
The tech is getting caught out as well, and there's the net. The Orchid is probably there to follow, but they don't need it. There's the Ice Path. Oh my lord.
Yeah. This is tough.
Yep.
So, I think what we're going to find when we look at this review, at this recap, is that it doesn't seem like the Broodmother was able to achieve very much.
Yes.
Now, I'm not saying that that's a play thing. I just think that's the nature of picking a Broodmother so early into the draft.
Dyer's middle tower
Yeah,
is
I
under
mean,
attack.
you know that you picked this brew like 3rd pick overall of the draft, right? So like 2nd pick for your team. The only thing that the Radiant had committed to was an Undying, and that's fine. I don't think Undying is that bad against Broodmother. It doesn't help you against Broodmother, but it doesn't really hurt you either.
Here's my thing about this Broodmother hero, right? So Magnus was the best hero in Dota the previous like letter patch. Magnus got nerfed, and that kind of let this Broodmother kind of race that spot of like this universal hero melee core. You just pick first phase, you get stat items, and you just scale out the yin yang, right? I still think the Magnus would have been a better pick this game for the, you know, the lockdown, the RP, the empower AoE kind of cleave. I think the Brood is having a hard time.
This is a safe lane Brood.
It is, yes.
Was the Magnus being played?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh
Sorry,
yeah.
I've been out of touch of Dota a little bit lately.
Magnus was first pick banned, pause 1 every DPC game essentially.
You know, I'm all right. Looking at the overall like scope of this Radiant team, it's reminiscent of our MD2L team, where like I was playing mid and I was just kind of playing offlaners basically.
Yeah.
And then, well, in that case, we weren't really relying on an amazing core safe lane or anything. We were relying on Kelly to save us from the offlane. But
yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. This is really tough. If you're the Dire here, like, can a smoke gank save you? Probably, if you catch the right person. Can you sneak a Roche? I don't think so. They have a really good counter Roche lineup with the song.
They
catch this Leshrac though. Mid. That's a big kill.
The kisses were immediately canceled after like 1 volley from the Song of the Siren coming in from the back.
That's okay though. They still got the Leshrac.
Yeah. I don't know if it's going to be enough though. They just don't have the damage at all to bring down this Broodmother. Oh my god, they do not bone. I'm sorry.
No,
She's
you
just
can't do anything to this Naga.
This Naga's a raid boss. Literally Nefarian Blackwing Lair, am I right?
Yeah, oh my god. He's got too much money, man. Bloodthorn, Heart.
I can't help but feel like there's gonna be
About to have a sheep stick. About to buy a sheep stick in cold hard cash. This Nagas Iron. This is not layaway. I'm not taking out a line of credit for this. They are just buying the whole thing.
I might have to steal that bit. I love that, like maybe if you buy the items along the way, you're buying an item through layaway. If you could just buy it outright, just
it's just cold hard cash.
Yeah, and Naga gets farmed, let alone just tanking 5 heroes, dumping everything into you. You can also just melt buildings the way you are too.
Totally.
There's just not enough AoE on this Dire team.
Yeah.
Our Meat Sack Marcy got the BKB, but you're now jumping into a Naga.
I mean, so here's the thing, like, from coming off that major and hearing that take, that just support Marcy's kind of whatever.
Yeah.
I completely agree. Like, after just seeing it, and I don't even think this is a play thing, I just think it is not. I think the range nerf is too significant. There's actually been a bunch of little nerfs to Marcy that has kind of made her impact a lot less. Like swapping the stun and the slow, and then the range, and then there have also been some nerfs to sidekick, I believe, haven't there?
I agree wholeheartedly. Like, Marcy as a support just kind of plays like any, like, if you were to join a game of Dota and just hit random, because like a lot of pause forward players had this ideology where like pause forward is the only position you can just hit random and kind of make anything work. Marcy kind of fits into this support category where like, yeah, you can make it work, but like if you can make Marcy work, you could probably make anything work. Like, there's nothing special about it.
Maybe I'm speaking out of turn a little bit, but I feel like sidekick with a Broodmother is a little redundant. Am I crazy? You
No.
already have the insatiable hunger.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm not expert enough to know how that's supposed to fit together, but I don't know. There's not a lot of right clickers outside of this Broodmother, and this Broodmother already has insane lifesteal baked in to the hero, you know? So feels a little redundant.
This might be the last team fight of the game. I don't know how the Dire can approach this Buttland.
I don't either. This is really difficult.
I mean,
not even drums is gonna save, like the drum of slow is gonna save you here.
The kisses will not get
oh my God,
interrupted
Broodmother's
this
dead
time.
already just from that sheep
Lord.
reveal. Marcy's dead.
The drums are doing so much
Drum
work.
is doing an insane amount
It's
of
just
damage,
not
but
enough.
just can't live long enough.
Yep.
And there goes the snap.
Man, despite the Snapfire doing the Lord's work early on in this game, they all bite back as one last little hoorah, but it's just not enough, Buttland. If the Beastmaster goes down here, that will be dieback, and he does. And this is the game.
Yeah. Get it.
And would you...
Oh, there you go. They want him to get that rampage.
Would you say that this was an outdraft, Buttland?
No, not at all. I think during this game we saw how the Dire could have won this.
Yeah.
I think it really kind of fell apart when they tried to push bottom, they fumbled that, and then let them get a rush.
Yeah.
That was the moment where you kind of go, oh, they can play a little cocky now on the Radiant, and all they needed was a little bit of breathing room. Dota Plus seems to think it was an outdraft. What do we have here on hero damage?
I think the Dire still could have won that Buttland, but what I think happened is they drafted this Marcy, wanting the Marcy to go core, but they maybe saw a hero pick or something, they flexed her to the support, and I think if this is a different support than the Marcy, they still could have been able to take better fights.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, when you look at the tail of the tape on the scoreboard there, I mean, the Marcy's impact was pretty minimal. Now, it is hard to characterize the impact of a Marcy, obviously, because a lot of it is like team fight disruption.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like if you have a Spirit Breaker and they have 15k damage, it's like, okay, they probably did a lot more than that.
Yeah.
But you know, you see this Broodmother. It's kind of tough, man. Not a lot of damage. Not that that's the only thing that matters, but you know, you did less damage than a Chikiro. And you're the one position, and you had a tough start. I don't know. It's really hard to tell because like this is a team that has a plan, that is to get a Rax by 30 minutes, right? Whatever, at least that, right? And if you don't make that, then it all kind of looks dumb. So I don't think this was a flawed draft. I just think it didn't work.
Yeah.
And I think some of that comes down to your side lanes, obviously, because this Naga was pretty uncontested, all things considered. It was Naga and Undying kind of had a dream date down at bottom. And then even top lane, Leshrac got the first blood and had a pretty good time after that.
And the new lobby is up, by the way.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And client's out of date. That's...
Do they know?
Now, I know you agreed to do a 2-game series. This is the playoff, so I'm assuming this is the best of 3. Okay.
I think that was a really good game.
Yeah.
I know it was very skirmishy. There wasn't a lot of like bloodbath or anything, but I think both teams had like reasonable chances the whole time.
Yes, I agree. I'm gonna get some more water really fast.
Yep. should get in the lobby. Yeah, there we go.
Let's go. All right, so I was a little flustered because the draft had started before the stream had started, so we're going to be able to deliver a much more comprehensive draft analysis this next time coming up. I'm still happy giving the MVP to the Joshi on the Jakir that last game. His fight setups are what gave his team the advantage on the really critical fights that were really kind of pushing the teetering edge of like his team's collapse, I think.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think that a lot of the dire engagements turned into traps because of Ice.
Yes. Yep.
Where they were good engagements, but Jakiro was there to make them very bad engagements.
Mm-hmm.
Like, which makes them bad engagements. But you know. Can you share screen though? I want to know what you're looking at more than what I'm, scanning around. Just so that I'm not talking about nothing.
Yeah.
While you're watching a fight.
Am I sharing it?
Yeah, very good.
All right, coin flip ready, going out here.
Should just be PizzaDog choice, right?
Yeah, I suppose so. But what will they pick? Looks like the PizzaDog. No, PizzaDog went second pick, leaving the Radiant available for Lexi's team as we now go into game 2 of this lower bracket series for MD2L. I believe whoever loses this is most likely eliminated. I could be wrong.
Oh, yeah. They're outie.
So PizzaDog, are they going for the same bans as Anti-Mage Medusa? Just instantly lock? Wow.
So. Yeah. They must have had a bad experience. They must have played against, oh crap, why can't I remember his name? Shoot, who's the guy I was on the MD2 or the mini with, the RD2L mini with? Oh, I can't remember.
Off?
Yeah, Off.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
must have played against Off.
Legacy, locking in the Undying once again. They played the Undying very well this last game.
Yeah.
Really gave the Naga basically just free lane essentially. So I wonder if PizzaDog are going to pick heroes during this first drafting phase to address this Undying pick. What heroes could address an Undying, Buttland?
Well, I mean, I don't think the Snapfire is a bad idea against that, but it just lane-wise, it's not the best decision. But now that you mention that, oh, this is a tried and true combo. I saw this Pugna Storm Spirit at the major. It was gross. Yeah. Absolutely gross. Made me want to play a bunch of Pugna. Just blowing all my teammates. Just giving them all the mana.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, if you have second pick, like, and you have this back-to-back on 6-7 here, the 6-7 pick, Pugna Storm Spirit, fantastic. You can, no complaints here.
Not a lot you can do to upset that if you banned out the Anti-Mage.
Yep, exactly. Now, maybe you could go like some kind of like diffusal carrier here on this 8 pick.
I don't think you ever think about diffusal as a counter to Storm Spirit.
What? Okay.
I think you want to beat him down in lane.
They end up going for this Ember Spirit, but I'm honestly perplexed that they didn't go the Morphling here. Obviously, the carry might not go Morphling, but the 8-pick Morphling in this last major is one of the scariest things in the game. Getting 3 protection bans to secure the Morph a good game, essentially.
I like this change, Nagaban. They have clearly illustrated that they have a carry that can split the map and make money when he shouldn't be able to. They shouldn't be able to.
You know, Buttland, can I be honest with you, man?
Yeah.
I don't really like this Ember pickup. Like, if it's a comfort pick, then maybe they're worried about getting banned in this next ban phase, maybe,
well,
but there's...
We also need to consider the last time, like, yeah, I think Ember has a slight favor over Storm, I'm sure Diraj would be like, no, it's a huge favor. Whatever, a favor over Storm, right? But this guy got bodied by the Storm Spirit player.
Yes.
In the last round. So I'm really worried right now. I like for L plus the ratio. Because Storm Spirit is much more of a linchpin hero to a draft than the Snapfire is.
Yeah.
Playmaker, makes things happen. You know, you catch a glimpse of someone on a ward, you're going, right? Yeah. And being enabled by this Pugna, I think it's going to have a lot higher impact than a heavily farmed Snapfire if the lanes go the same way. Meepo ban, that must be respect.
Yeah, it could be, but Meepo's also just a good hero right now.
Yeah, but I don't know. If you're in the playoffs, are you really just banning good heroes?
You're probably scouting and banning your target banning.
Yeah, I don't think Meepo is just a maybe just in case ban.
For sure. Faceless Void, very interesting. So the Beastmaster, Silencer, Faceless Void bans. Are those protection bans for the Ember Spirit?
I don't know. I never think of Storm Spirit and Faceless Void. Personally. Storm Spirit and Silencer go really well together. Storm Spirit and Beastmaster, I think, also go really well together. But Faceless, I don't know. Doom ban, that makes a lot of sense. That's a really good ban, I think.
Yeah. You know, I'm just gonna come out and say this. Obviously, the ratio won the last, game, but if they don't really wow me with the second phase of picks, I'm gonna be pretty worried about them when this draft is on its way of wrapping up. I really want to see they're gonna see one more PizzaDog pick. I really want to see something to actually address the heroes that PizzaDog are presenting.
Yeah, let's see here. Let's go back and look at these MMRs a little bit. Okay, everybody on all the cores on PizzaDog are high 400s. And then L+ ratio. Their pause 1, yeah, he's 5.6k. And their pause 3 is 6.6k.
Wow.
Holy shit. Okay. Man, Joshy played like a god. If Joshy's 2.2k, I do not believe that. I don't believe that one bit. That's the most sandbaggy bullshit I've ever seen in my life. Okay, sorry. That's crazy. Congratulations. You snuck one past the admins.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep an eye on Joshy. I'm gonna keep an eye on his lane mechanics. I'm gonna keep an eye on his warding.
I'm just playing around. I'm sure it's
a Jakiro again.
Yeah, we got. Why fix it? I think Undying and Jakiro, that it has been good for 4 years. It feels like as a support duo.
Okay, I'm gonna come out and say it. I was really hoping to see picks to address what PizzaDog were presenting. Yeah. I don't think Jakiro Pudge does that for me.
I don't disagree with the idea that Pudge doesn't deal with the Storm Spirit, but I do think that Undying and Jakiro are going to allow you to win those lanes.
Perhaps.
I think if you're thinking about this on the idea that this is like an MMR capped league, right? And you know where your MMR is. Yeah. It's not in the mid lane. Not on this team, right?
Uh-huh.
And I don't mean that as a dig against our Ember Spirit player. I can't remember. A UFC boy, I believe it is. I don't know. No. Element. Whatever.
I do think this is. Go ahead.
No, I don't love the last 3 picks
Yeah.
that we've seen. Primal Beast, Skywrath, and Pudge. I don't know.
I was gonna say the Skywrath doesn't add.
I'm okay with Jakiro.
The Skywrath makes what they already have, just like more of that. Did they need more of that? I don't know, but
so.
the Primal Beast, like a Primal Beast into Jakiro Pudge, like that's gonna be kind of a hard.
If I'm
game.
at +the ratio, I look at this team and I go, they have no stuns. No, like Primal Beast can knock you or pick you up, and like I guess you have Electric Vortex, but
Yeah.
the supports are not bringing any kind of utility at all to the field aside from juicing up the mana of Storm Spirit. Which maybe that's the game plan. That's okay. You're allowed to have that kind of game plan. But you know, if I'm a Ember Spirit or a Pudge and I get my BKB, I'm pretty happy.
Yep.
Right? I'm just not worried about these 4 heroes at all.
How important is a stun for this last pick for PizzaDog?
I don't think the importance is really in the stun. I think it's more of just like, are you gonna be able to push people out of lanes?
Yeah.
And a stun isn't necessarily what's required to do that, right? But it often facilitates them being scared to go up to the lane because you can just stun them and kill them.
Yeah.
Because it's not even about actually stunning them and killing them. It's about them being too scared to go and contest the lane.
5 seconds remaining.
With the Slark, I kind of like the Slark pick, but it's one of those things where the Slark can get punished really bad by the Storm Spirit, plus the silence from the Skywrath. I think
the second he's done with his Q, he's silenced. And
I think it really is going to a lot of weight is on the shoulders of either the Jakiro or the Undying to buy a Dispel for the Slark to keep him in the fights for longer. I think that's gonna be really important for one of these two to like buy a Lotus or a Force Staff or something. Just one more layer of defense for the Slark. The Bloodseeker, I do.
Okay, we're really not stunning tonight. That's fine.
Just like our old drafts, right, Buttland?
Yeah. It's not bad. I really don't. This is. It's not great. It's not bad.
But
I don't know.
I was gonna say I like the Bloodseeker pick, but it really only addresses the Slark. It doesn't do much else besides just being a strong laner and addressing the Slark.
I mean, it's annoying to be an Ember Spirit with a Bloodseeker.
Yeah, but you just use your remnants to remnant around, and you don't take any damage while you're remnanting.
Yeah.
We
I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about any of these, about this draft at all. I think that as the game goes on, I think L+the ratio is gonna have a little bit more oomph to their draft. Like, I think you're going to get more value out of an Undying, Jakiro, Pudge, Slark, Ember Spirit than, you know, Pugna and Skywrath and Primal Beast.
Yeah.
As you go to, like, 40 minutes. But, you know, that's not necessarily true either, right? You get... Primal Beast starts breaking people. Like, it's... I don't know. I'm most interested to see what... Does Storm Spirit absolutely destroy the mid lane? And if so, what do they do with it?
Yep.
Because the Ember Spirit does have a better lineup, or a better matchup this time.
Only time will tell as we start this game 2. I mean, the MD2L season is on the line for Mr. What's his name? Coriander, Zarlander. What's this captain's name?
I don't know. Who are you talking about? PizzaDog?
Yeah, PizzaDog. Xeriscape. I don't know how I got Coriander from Xeriscape, but I mean, their MD2L season is on the line right now, Buttland, so they are going to have to make this draft work. I mean, playing into the same Undying Jakiro from Lexi's team as last time, do they have the tools that they need to kind of overcome this kind of stalwart bulwark before them?
I mean, I think they do. I think they do. I think they should. Right? Like PizzaDog is a much more evenly distributed MMR team.
Mm,
Everybody's MMR on their team is roughly within 1,000 of each other,
okay.
right? Like the high-low spread.
Yeah.
But on L+Ratio, you know, they've got a 6.6k offlaner and then a 2k 4 position, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I found that the way that we got around that was we really exploited abusing the sports when we would play in MD2L and play against teams that had big MMR disparities between their players.
By
We
doing
would just
what?
absolutely abuse the supports
Yeah. Yeah.
because they're 2k and they're going to be out of position, and you just make sure you kill them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And then go to the cores, but we also didn't win, so, you know.
Okay. we were the second to lowest MMR collectively, and we got in the top third of teams. So I think it was a
I think we
win.
did okay.
It was a successful season for the context.
Yes.
But no, we did not win. Undying doing his thing, abusing this primal beast, pushing him back, and Pugna tanking 2 tower hits, which is kind of rough for him. Also dragging a ranged creep away. But yeah, I mean, golly, they needed to give this primal beast offlane a better lane, and Pugna isn't really doing it for them. I mean, this Undying is just a point defense drone, just beep beep, just warding away this primal beast. Look at him run away, Buttland. Holy cow.
Oh my goodness. Storm Spirit's also having the time of his life right now.
Yeah, is there a big...
But I mean, it doesn't get tough until about level 3, and you can really start slidey fisting all day.
Is there a big MMR disparity between these two mid laners, Buttland?
No, actually, it's about
Really?
800.
Wow, interesting.
I mean, like, that is plenty, but it's
Yeah.
not, you know, it's not 2k.
Yeah.
And I believe also, like, on this roster sheet that I'm looking at, this is the sign-up MMR, so
Yeah.
if they climbed another 600 or something, you never know.
Oh, a lot of damage going on the Primal Beast. 2 more auto attacks. Okay, he wanted, so 1 more, but he will walk away for now.
Oh my goodness, 2 life. Literally 2 life.
The decay is level 1, so it cannot kill at level 1, unfortunately.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yep.
Yeah. Ooh, Pudge's blood grenade.
Oh, the Undying just got the blood grenade, and that would have been the kill, unfortunately. But Pudge is really low bottom, and that is the thirst speed for the Bloodseeker at this point.
Yeah.
All the while, the Storm Spirit is still just choo-choo, locomotive, full steam ahead. Kind of pup stomping.
The Ember Spirit went 2nd level Flame Guard, as opposed to the Sleight of Fist. Interesting.
That is very peculiar, I must agree.
Okay. I mean, I assume they know more about this than I do, because I just don't play a lot of Ember Spirit into Storm Spirit.
The Pugna is trying to cut the wave now, but unfortunately loses the cut to the line of sight. This is a rather wonky lane all of a sudden.
Yeah, exactly. They're just laning in the jungle.
But it was a very good response, I will say, from the Undying to drag the Dire Wave to meet the wave from Pugna into the jungle. Honestly, I cannot believe an MD2L support did that. That's like a 5.5k minimum.
I'm not gonna lie. I think that L+Ratio's supports are playing so much above their rating. They are 2.2 and 2.6k.
What? Oh, wow. Very... You know, I find it peculiar that they find themselves in lower bracket, Buttland.
Oh, the Primal Beast? Is he? No, no. Oh.
I think there's the blood grenade on him. Yeah, there's the blood grenade.
Oh, hang on. We got some fighting top, too.
Oh.
Okay, little support trade.
Both the Bloodseeker and the Pudge are rather low. Bloodseeker needs to get a few last hits before he's confident to go bend. But there he is. He's going in alongside the slow with the Skywrath. It is in range for the slow to hit, and the Pudge will go down.
Yep. That's tough. Gonna kill off the Pugna. It was a high octane game. Jeez.
Yeah.
And you know what though? The Ember Spirit's having a way better time.
Yeah.
All things considered, way better time. Still behind, but not nearly as much.
Wow, Pudge opting to not level his hook quite yet, going in for the second point in rot. I'm very surprised to not see a 1-1-1 coming out. So I'm going for the 0-2-1.
Yeah, 1-1-1's kind of nice because you can just go hook some creeps.
Yeah, that's...
It's just an instant, like, 70 gold.
I agree. I think going the 0-2-1 isn't surprising, and just looking at the 0-2-1 in a vacuum, but not getting hook level 1 is probably the most perplexing thing, because you can just hook a big creep and literally get, like, literally 40% of your level 1.
Well, I would never get it level 1.
Hook?
No. As a core, never. Like, the jungle hasn't even spawned yet.
I mean, that's a free hook on this Bloodseeker. I
do think you should have it by 5 minutes.
Oh, he went second point fleshy Buttland. Holy cow.
Yeah, that's a mid build right there.
Okay, but
0-2-2.
But here's the thing, with level 2 Flesh Heap, you now can guarantee you're gonna block all rot damage, even if it's rot level 4. 2 Flesh Heap blocks all rot damage. So will he go the hook at level 5 so we can get the hook dismembered by 6?
Oh, we got a little skirmish mid here.
There's the silence, and then it goes down.
Damn, we had the Invis rune showing up on this Jakiro. But that's not enough though, right? Like both the supports were coming mid to help the Storm Spirit. Only the Jakiro. For the Radiant. Yeah, I don't think this is going too bad for anybody, except for maybe the Ember Spirit. But, you know, Pudge has kind of jostled his way into a win here in this top lane.
Yeah. Wow. I did not realize that
Right?
Pudge was on the top of the net worth with his...
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then, and Slark's not doing too bad. You know, actually Primal Beast is doing pretty bad.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, this mid, I mean, I keep coming back to this mid, right? Like, I don't know about you, but I feel like a low net worth Ember Spirit does not have a very high impact. But...
Yeah. A lot committed top bot lane. There's 2
Big
TPs
teleport,
plus the rupture. Oh no, the Pudge!
Wow.
Gets a kill on his way out. That's a huge win for the Pudge.
Yeah.
So much was committed. Oh no.
Okay. This is a mighty fine rotation for your Storm Spirit.
Yeah. I do think it's pretty rough to lose your Bloodseeker when you committed that much, but it did swing the net worth back into the Radiant's favor. So if you want to kind of look at the granular plus side of that, you can look at it that way. But I feel like they might lose that here over the next like 90 seconds as the heroes have to reposition away from where they just TP to. But the Storm Spirit got a regen rune. That's huge for him.
Why not? Oh, this Primal Beast is really having a rough time.
Yeah.
Almost the same net worth as this Pugna man.
Literally having to cut the wave with this trample in the back. But, I mean, what can you do? The regen was popped on the Storm Spirit. It looks like they want to use it to go on this Pudge. Well, he can't keep this regen running because the...
Right.
Oh no, he had this Bloodseeker cannot die. Okay, but there is no hook.
No, there's no way he ever dies there.
Yeah.
You have the rupture on the Pudge and all your buddies. Nah.
There's the Sucky Suck as well.
That's big though. That was their highest net worth.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
yeah, and
things are looking up, I think, for the Dire here.
Mm-hmm.
The one concern is really just how this Primal Beast does.
I
don't think Primal Beast needs a lot of money to get something done.
I think we're gonna have to see this Primal Beast like dig deep bun. We're gonna have to see. Oh boy. Well,
digging his way back to the phone. Big deep.
Yeah. I mean, this is a game where, like, obviously as an offlaner, you're gonna have some games like this. I feel like the difference between a good offlane and a mediocre offlane is one where you can, like, still find a way to have impact when you have a start like this.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is on a Primal Beast. Like, do you rush a Glimmer Cape so when you onslaught in, you can Glimmer Cape yourself and trample around? I don't know.
No, rush not. No. Invisible tramplings this man. Just what?
But, I mean, it looks like the Radiant the Dire are gaining momentum. The Primal Beast was able to make this rotation now. Use his ultimate to get a kill on the Undying.
Oh my god, the Skywrath has no boots veil.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I kind of like it, though.
It's a bold move.
I question if they have enough lockdown so he could actually hit good Mystic Flares. They actually don't have any lockdown besides the Storm Spirit W, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
They are on the Slar.
He has his ult.
Do they have enough follow-up? Where's the onslaught? They're going to have to time it pretty well. He does have his ultimate. That's very true. There it is.
No, he needs
the trample, though.
TP. Oh, they got him. All right.
Ooh, very good.
As soon as I saw that onslaught, I'm thinking you just TP. While you still have your ult.
Yeah. Yeah, they had the Mystic... Oh, there's no mana for Mystic Flare. Perhaps he didn't see that? Because if he had saw that, perhaps...
No, he used it. He used the Mystic Flare, I think.
Oh,
it's on cooldown.
I think it's on cooldown from the mid lane, though. He's running there.
Maybe.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean...
no, it was used in the fight recap.
Okay. Yeah, it was looking... It's still not looking great for the Primal, but I mean, the Dire have have given themselves the foundation to kind of build upon something now. That's
I mean, this is exactly the start you're asking for. If you're Dire. Oh, they're going on this Slark again. They know he's got no ult. It's a good macro. Good macro kills the Storm Spirit. They're gonna get this Primal Beast as well. Okay, that's not a good trade. And this Pugna's also gonna die. This is not a good trade at all for the Dire.
Missed a slight chain combo. Let's see how much time this Pugna could waste. He has the most movement speed, but this zombie, unfortunately, is hacking away at him. This is quite funny to... Oh.
Yeah. There's a lot of space.
Oh, you could have ran through there and kept yourself alive for quite a bit longer. Oh, that's disappointing to see that suicide. No one was catching that guy, by the way, unless they TP'd. Which would have been hilarious to see.
But I mean, that was kind of bad.
Yeah.
For the Dire.
This Ember Spirit literally just has Orb Recursion Brown Boots. He has the Javelin in his bag, but it's not on his person, so he's looking rather skimpy right now.
We got a Rupture here on our Pudge.
Oh, you want to know what it is, Buttland? My game is bugged. I don't see the Mystic Flare.
I also had that happen. I also noticed that I was not seeing the Mystic Flare.
Okay.
Okay, well, they instantly turn it around.
Yes.
There you go. It went from disaster to destiny. Right there.
And we see the two Dire cores at the top of the net worth, which they need to kind of carry this Primal Beast out of the... Oh, the silence! Is it silence on? Oh no, it's a disaster! Oh my god, what a blunder!
Yeah, but that's your Ancient Seal, right? Like, he maxed it, right? It's 6 second stun, 85 cast or 850 cast range. It's actually kind of sick. That's all right. That's pretty good. It's gonna be good until he has his BKB, and he doesn't even have a Maelstrom yet, so he's a ways from a BKB.
Yes.
You know.
I would like to see this Skywrath Mage get a Atos next, personally. Atos or Sheepstick. Pick your poison.
Have a Sheepstick immediately.
Okay, it will be a journey to get there, right? You will not be able to buy with full hard
Glimmer
cash.
Cape you got Macro Fire, you got Pudge Rot, you got...
But here's the thing, and this is what I've been seeing in both the major and my own pubs, is that, like, these supports, like, obviously, if maybe one support buys a real support item, like maybe a 5 gets like a Glimmer Cape or a 4-staff, but like it's all about his building in these in-game items and having these in-game items by like minute 33. So I'll see like a Glimmer Cape Sheepstick on like a pause 5 Dazzle, like, and a lot of times they don't even go Glimmer Cape. You literally just rush.
Oh, is the Slark getting caught? He does have his ult. The silence is about to be over.
Kind of a
and there's no
whiff.
follow-up.
Oh, he ulted into TP.
They didn't get the electric.
The whiffed W coming after the Skyrath, the slow did not connect, but
Yeah.
the Slark.
Well, it's not just the snow; it's vision, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's
Yeah.
the big.
But I think the current kind of zeitgeist right now for supports is just literally rush these Sheepstick Shivas, Wind Waker type items.
Right.
Because there's so much farm on the
That
map.
little tussle top. Primal Beast, just all on his own. Nice hold on the silence from the Skyrath. But I think Primal Beast still bit off a little more than he could chew. I think they just thought the Pudge was there.
Yeah.
But Jakiro and Undying were setting up with the Pudge to do something of their own.
Bloodseeker's one slate away in the mid lane. They should be able to find him. A whiffed hook.
No more
they
remnants
got him.
for this. Oh, yeah, he's dead. That's
Oh,
a fleshy.
boy.
Hand delivered.
Oh boy, this is. Oh my god, the Pugnet too. It's just chain feeding one after the other.
Yeah, this is just. This is a teeter-totter of feeds.
Yeah, Golden Corral's a new buffet option on their menu. Buttland Heroes. Now, are there Golden Corrals in Canada?
No.
Oh, do you know what I'm talking about though?
I think it's a Chinese buffet. That's my guess.
It's like a soul food buffet.
Oh, soul food? We don't have soul in Canada.
Oh, you're okay.
Maybe the fish.
Is this a good fight? Oh no, the ice path of the Storm Spirit! Storm Spirit has to survive here, but he does? Question mark?
He's got it.
That's double damage on the Storm Spirit, a lot of damage on the Jakiro, but the Slark is still here.
Slark
They're all
wants
so
to clean
low.
Up, but no, you're caught way out.
Yeah, I mean, the lack of stuns is really showing here, because nothing is stopping the Slark from just TPing out most of the time.
Yes.
It's quite funny to watch.
That's why you want to have an Ados? Skyrath going for a Solar Crest. That's not what I would have assumed.
But yeah, Golden Corral, they have like, it's like a buffet where you can get like chicken fried steaks, mashed potatoes, cornbread.
No, we definitely do not have those.
They also have like catfish, I think. Catfish bar. I feel like a catfish.
I don't think we have catfish. Jeff, do we have catfish in Canada?
A catfish bar is
Do we have
such an
catfish in
American thing.
The actual fish?
Yeah, like the actual thing.
I would catch them on Gabriola.
Oh, okay. Never mind, we have catfish. Maybe we do have golden corrals.
Well, ask her. Do you have Golden Corrals?
No, she won't know that.
Oh, okay. Wait, what?
She grew up on an island.
Oh,
A small one.
like off the west coast?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Oh boy, another big fight here. The Macropyre was a little whiffed question mark, but the Storm.
Oh no, they caught the Storm.
So close. This is the disaster. A big hook on the Skyrath Mage. The Ice Path catching the. Oh my god, it's a 4-0 Buttland.
Yeah, that's 4 Agi. 4 Agi, 4 Flesh Heaps.
Does this spell the beginning of the end for the Dire?
Infinite scaling, by the way, on the Radiant. Infinite. That was pretty disastrous. And actually, the Storm is being a real greedy pig, I think.
Yeah.
He goes Bottle, Falcon Blade, Witch Blade, Kaya, and then he wants to get the Kaya Sange before getting the BKB. I think you're being a little greedy.
I mean, either that or you just play these fights differently. You can't be the one to zip in and initiate like that. You have to let the Primal Beast go first, but that's tough because the Primal doesn't want to fill that role. I mean, yeah, I hit the BKB though.
But that all started with a nice leap.
True.
Onto the Storm Spirit, you get leapt, you're just stuck.
Yeah.
You know?
get leapt. I love the.
You get leapt.
The past tense of that. There's a smoke. They saw the smoke though on the Radiant. Oh, big stack that they're stealing for the Pudge. Oh boy, that's a triple stack.
Yeah, that hurts.
Want to know something else funny?
That hurts if you're a support.
Oh, we have a fight going on here. What's going on? Oh, they find the Jakiro in the back.
For free.
The Bloodseeker's a little compromised, but what more can they get here? Storm Spirit's still on full mana. The Bloodrite going down, missing a fantastic Tombstone! Giving them all the vision they need. All the vision they need. But here comes the Onslaught. The BKB pop.
Gets caught out a little bit here.
Oh, the freaking Bloodseekers.
Flamer Cape. It's huge.
In a bind. Jesus.
Gone. Oh my god. The BKBs are down now for the Dire.
Oh.
They catch this Pudge.
Oh, that's
wow,
a big catch.
Kill.
The Onslaught. Maybe a little disruption or whatever it's called. Decrepify. Okay.
It's a big kill.
That was a really poorly played fight from the Bloodseeker. I'm not sure if you saw it. He popped the BKB, ran up the ramp, and kind of looped around, tried to get auto attacks on in the back, but it's got effed on with auto attacks and tried to run through.
Ooh.
End up getting dismembered by the Pudge to die, and they do find the Undying here.
Oh, and they collect my Lotuses.
Yeah, so a pretty good fight for the Dire, all things considering.
Yeah.
It
Yeah, but I mean, that was a turnaround off of the abysmal fight in the jungle. So, you know,
yeah.
this really has just been, I win a team fight, you win a team fight, back and forth the whole game.
Mm-hmm. If they let this game go too far, though, I do think the Slark scales a little better than the Bloodseeker.
Yes. Maybe. I don't know. I actually think it gets kind of weird. Oh my goodness.
It's a lot of
the
damage.
Just into your death almost. Yeah, oh my god, he just bit off more than he could chew with that Remnant. And they catch this Undying. Oh my god, they hit the Slark with the Rupture with Shadow Dance down.
Wow.
Oh, but he's got so many stats!
So
oh my god! Oh, and the Pudge cleans up. Oh my god.
I don't think they have enough. Oh yeah, they do not have enough to kill
that
this Pudge.
Slark man mode. Oh my god.
I think that fight could have been a lot better for the Radiant, but I'm not sure if you saw it. My eyes were on this Pudge a lot of the time, but this Pudge wasted probably about 25 seconds trailing this Pugna with a zombie in front of him, clipping his movement speed.
The Ember Spirit basically remnanted into his demise.
Wow.
Like, he remnanted in just to get immediately Electric Vortex and basically killed after that.
Oh, they think they have
Nice
enough
play.
for the Pudge, but the blink away. Oh, and the BM. Oh, the BM tip Buttland. Oh, spicy.
Oh.
Now,
He's up one game. He's like, I can be a little BM.
If this is the same legacy, he was the one saying that I was the most dogshit support he's ever laned with when I was 1,500 net worth higher than him in the league that we played in together. So, perhaps he's getting a little fired up, just like he was with me when we were on the same team even. But we'll have to see if there's any more of that going on.
He's gonna have his eggs soon, though. I don't know. This is an unrelated point.
Oh, a very aggressive blink forward by the Pudge. Going into the Dire Vision as Pugna is able to run away. Okay, so Primal Beast did complete his BKB a while ago, but he does not quite have his next item, which is going to be the Aghanim Scepter.
Yeah. I think that's okay.
There might be a fight here, but if they take a fight, it's going to be a good fight for the Radiant because the Bloodseeker is kind of in the boonies. He's going to take the Teleporter, it seems. I guess he can take it if he needs to.
One thing we didn't mention about these drafts that I really do like is they're both dive drafts.
Yeah.
Both teams want to jump you, and that makes for fun Dota.
I do want to bring up a point with the vision, though. Look at all this vision for the Dire on the Dire side of the map, and they're all occupying this Radiant side of the map. Like, they're all existing here. They have to be existing here in fear, because the Radiant, they had a ward up here by the river. It just expired. They finally got one ward down this 360, but they're existing on the enemy side of the map without the vision really justify this. They zap onto the Slark, but here's the thing. They zap onto the Slark, but they... Oh, dude, they find the Slark ball, and it's going to be a fantastic fight for them. The BKB pump to the Primal Beast, taking a lot of damage, but there's the Macroplier. The Macroplier goes to the BKB right now, so that's a lot of damage on the Bloodseeker and the Primal Beast, but still, it does so much damage. The Pudge still alive. The BKB popped to the Storm Spear, but the zip from the Ember Spear onto the Storm. And, oh my gosh.
It's a good TP out. Wow. That was a draw, basically. That was the 1 and 3 position for both teams. Absolute draw. That's crazy.
I don't think this Bloodseeker can just run into the fray like that. He has to dodge the
not at
Macropyre,
all.
run into the back, and get pickoffs in the back or something.
And I mean, that was all predicated off of a really nice pick on the Slark.
Yes.
Right? Like that was, so we missed it, but I heard the audio cue was during the Electric Vortex, he was being Mystic Flared.
Yes.
That's why he went down so fast, and then the silence immediately before the Electric Vortex ended, just so he couldn't do anything without a BKB. Which
it was a draw Buttland, but that should have been a better fight for the Dire. Like if you pick off,
that's what I mean. If you pick off the carry for free and you still have all your BKBs up, you should probably be able to get a little bit more out of that.
This Bloodseeker literally just thinks he's like Thanos or something when he runs with the BKB, but they have far too much damage penetrating the BKB for him to be able to play like that.
Right.
But oh my gosh, there's a lot going on here.
Jump.
An immediate. Oh, they can't go on the punch though. The BKB popped. That's so much damage. The Storm Spirits are gonna go down. The Skywrath is also compromised out of position.
He's getting blown right now. That's fine.
Oh no, the freaking Macropyre doing so much work. The ground pound from the Primal Beast finally coming out to delay the fight a little bit, but it's just not enough. They're all gonna die here. There's so much catch on the Dire. They can't run away. There's no escape, Buttland. This may as well be the next episode of Saw. Saw is the movie where they like.
Whoa, the huge turnaround! Did you see that?
I was not expecting that, Buttland.
Did you see the Ember Spirit?
Oh, the
absolutely
greed.
bopped. That's okay. Honestly, your
Beast.
Storm Spirit makes it out. You're happy.
Yeah.
Oh, that Ember Spirit got call the ambulance, but not for me. That's what happened to him. Holy shit.
Is it Saw where you like go into the torture room and get tortured like by 7 different ways until you die? Okay, yeah.
No, you're able to escape.
Oh, you can.
If you follow the rules. Unless it's a trap made by Amanda, the protege of Jigsaw.
Oh.
Because she was twisted and she made ones that you couldn't win.
I see.
Big Saw fan over here.
Okay, so honestly, I thought it was going to go way worse for the Dire. It still could have gone better if the Primal...
These fights, they're just crazy.
Yeah, they are pretty crazy.
It feels like the errors and like the assets and liabilities of both teams are so balanced.
Yes. A very astute observation, but I mean, Josh on this Jakiro is still
he's where he needs to be, and
yes.
every time, and it's great. He's also just casually holding a tier 3 token. Okay, there we go. Sorry, he bought his ogre seal totem. But no, I think Josh is playing fantastic. Also just like these tombstones are where they need to be.
Yeah.
And I don't think the Dire is doing a very good job not playing around an easy tombstone location.
Yes.
I think they have now just fought like 3 team fights around that 360 where he just puts it up.
And the net worth still completely balanced at this point.
Aghanim Scepter on the Bloodseeker.
Yeah, this used to be like a meme pick or a meme item, except for like very niche situations. But they buffed the numbers on it. I think
it's good against Pudge.
It like doubled the actual percent burn damage and halved the damage done to you, so it just feels better to use now. It's like a better Radiance, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see if that makes him live during his dives or not, or die faster. I don't know.
While active, Thirst Healing is increased, cannot be turned off. Passively turns on all your overheal from abilities. Wait.
Oh.
What's going on?
Skywrath getting got? Maybe?
It is getting got.
Storm Spirit just TP'd in.
Another good
tombstone. Yeah.
Oh, the Rupture.
Oh, no. They should have just sacked the Skywrath.
Is this good for... I don't even know what's going on.
Oh, my God. Oh, Storm Spirit's a man.
Oh, no. The BKB ran out on the Bloodseeker at the wrong
BKB's
time.
Out, and that's really
yeah,
bad.
they should have sacked the Skywrath.
I think you just sack the Skywrath and you get the fuck out. I don't know, that was rough. As soon as you see that Tombstone committed, I think you just defend at the tier 2.
Yeah.
The Skywrath will be up by the time you need to.
Radiant's top
Oh,
They
that's tough.
did buy back on the Pugna as well there, so that is a big net worth swing, even bigger net worth swing for.
There were a lot of
the
things
Radiant.
that could have changed that. I mean, like Ember Spirit was one auto attack away from dying instead of the Storm Spirit,
Mm-hmm.
and then that subsequently turned into the Bloodseeker dying.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it was just a bad engagement for the Dire from the get-go, for sure.
this Slark really can't get a leg up in this game. It feels like Slark's just dying in almost every fight immediately.
Did Slark die then?
Yeah, Slark died there and
Oh.
popped the 9-second BKB.
I didn't. I thought he lived
That was
there.
their one saving grace. They killed the Slark and then lost the fight.
Interesting. A good escape for the Primal Beast there. He really needed to survive that. Slark.
Yeah, I mean
coming
the
into-
uproar now with this eggs is actually going to be pretty big deal. Lot of passives.
It looks like the
on
Dire are
important
really trying
people.
to jockey for this Roche, but the Dire are already here. Oh no! Oh no! They're gonna catch it
Ooh.
one by one. This is
Oh
huge.
my
It's
God,
gonna be
this
huge
punch.
for the Dire. They're all bunched up. Where's the damage? No, Buttland. They need damage. The Storm Spirit cannot die here, Buttland. Oh my God, the Remnant. Oh no!
No, why did he stay?
Oh, the macro player too. It's a disaster. It should have been so good. It could have been so good by Buttland. Wait, is there still a turnaround potential here? The freaking red mist or whatever
dude,
it
this
is.
blood mist is making it so that he gets no healing.
Yeah, it's pretty
During
impressive actually.
The Shadow Dance, that's crazy.
A little more damage is needed to get the thirst going.
He has no
though.
TP out of here. He's got to walk out. He's got to outthink, outlast.
Okay. Wow.
No,
So
yeah, okay, he gets up.
the Dire, that looked like a disaster fight for the Dire.
Yeah, I feel like the Storm could have lived there. 600 mana left.
Yeah.
Could have just zipped and then zipped again.
But
That was a heads up play by the Ember Spirit to finish that. But yeah, how do you change that around? Because like obviously they got a pretty hot start on the Pudge. I think that was the Bloodseeker coming online. Actually, that's what that was. The Bloodseeker with his eggs killed the Pudge and the Jakiro during his BKB,
yeah.
which allowed them to really kind of kneecap the throughput.
Yeah. All I'm saying is if the Dire had Jakiro on their team, that fight was over because it's laid out a Macropyre over
Right.
that Portal Ridge, but they just don't have that kind of AoE team fight that the
No.
Radiant
Well,
do.
there was a Mystic Flare going on.
True.
They just did
But
not
it's also split
see it.
between two heroes, and that really... And when you Mystic Flare 2 or 3 heroes, it feels really, really bad.
Yeah.
Which is so interesting how, like, it still does the same damage, but, like,
Yeah.
there just isn't as much value when that hypothetical single target damage. Because, like, yeah, because I guess it is... If you Macropyre 2 heroes, both heroes are getting the full amount of damage, whereas if you Mystic Flare 2, it's kind of a single target spell
Exactly.
being split.
Well, and it's also the purpose. The purpose is to kill
Yeah.
someone, and if you split it between two, you're not just using it to do some damage.
One thing interesting, Buttland, is that the last two big team fights, the one that happened top, the one that had them happen bottom, they're both jockeying over the Roshan pit, and both teams
Yeah.
are still committing a whole lot down here, all jockeying for this Roshan. Whoever gets his first Roshan is going to be a big advantage. As we do see the smoke, they just deboarded the portal, so they know there's no observer there. And they're on the prowl.
I mean, they have full vision of this Primal Beast. And the Skywrath and this Pugna.
Oh,
And this ward.
no!
Yeah, what a good ward. Joshy.
Yeah.
Joshy with the fat lane ward.
Oh,
Sets up both supports
my
dead.
God. The Dire are fighting this Buttland, but they can't. Their supports were instant dead. This is a disaster, Buttland. They do find the Pudge, and this freaking Bloodseeker's full life. What the
Bloodseeker's a
frick?
lunatic.
What is happening? Oh, there's like 14
There's a
zombies
billion
on him.
zombies on him.
Hilarious. Look at all that healing,
Oh
though,
my
too.
God.
Wait, what is going on? People are
What
dying.
is happening? He killed all the zombies. He's coming back for more.
Oh, what?
Oh my God. Oh no. And he's in vision now. You're not getting out, son.
I wrote this team fight off,
You're
Buttland. I'm not
getting
gonna
out,
lie.
son. Holy shit.
How did these heroes die? What the
This
frick?
Bloodseeker's a man. He's got two massive bleeding testicles between him. He's just a huge man.
What did he buy with that gold? A full
He finished
Sanji and Yasha?
Yeah, Sanji and Yasha.
Do you like that? Why?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't care. I don't even know how this guy's doing what he's doing. He's just hitting D for Blood Mist and for Dick and running in there.
Why wouldn't he buy a Basher, Buttland?
I don't know. I think it's probably because of life regen, spell amp, movement speed. That's probably all it is. Maybe a little status resist. I think that's probably a big deal too. But I mean, percent movement speed on someone that's uncapped is like always nice. But I think I mean, if I'm honest, I think it's probably just it's health and the lifesteal amp. That's my guess.
So I feel like this Pudge was really carrying these team fights there for a while, but we now see almost 8K.
Bloodseeker's absolutely got his number now.
Yeah, especially with this red mist that's just literally percent degenning.
No, and
melting.
I think that's I don't think this Bloodseeker necessarily would have gotten the Blood Mist.
This could be bad.
A Pudge.
Roche is transitioning, and the Radiant are already in position here. The Macropyre's already laid down on top of the portal. But the rest of the Dire aren't here. The Dire, where are your team? The anti-synergy between the Pudge and the Undying there.
They just waited for the macro to go away.
Wow. That was the fight for the Dire to take, and they did not capitalize.
If I'm the Dire, I am more than happy taking this fight.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, the Pugna is staying alive this entire time, too. Where's the Bloodseeker? He's coming in from the back. He's getting the Tombstone, unfortunately. These Dire cores need to start doing damage. The supports of the Dire are getting massacred right now, but there's the Red Mist coming in. Oh, there's a lot of damage coming out on the Bloodseeker. The BKB on the Pudge.
Down.
Oh, no. It's all over. The freaking heal amp from the Blood Mist and everything.
Yeah, this is another team wipe and a Roche. This is a real sticky situation for L+Ratio. The ratio, sorry.
Buttland, can I come out and say something?
That you keep calling it Red Mist instead of Blood Mist?
Potentially, yes, but...
Okay.
But, imagine if the Jakiro had an Aghanim Scepter.
I just don't think that would have mattered. I think the problem there was everyone got to walk through the portal. Put down the Macropyre, but no one did anything to, like, stop that.
Yeah.
Right? Like, imagine if that was a Pit of Malice or something, you know? Very popular hero right now, Underlord, right?
Not since the most recent letter patch, but I think it's still good.
Sorry, I saw him a lot at the major, I think.
Yeah.
You know, but and not even necessarily Pit of Malice, but like if the Pudge was quick on a jump or something, and now they're stuck in the Macropyre, and you're like, we have to go into the Macropyre to help them.
Yeah.
But it really was just kind of a skill that was thrown down, and everyone was like, okay, and just walked around.
I'm not gonna lie, Bund. After watching Game 1, I was kind of anticipating the 2-0 victory for Legacy's team. But there is the hook on the Bloodseeker. No Red Mist yet. The Macropyre down, but he has opportunity to get a lot of life back. But he has the Aegis, doesn't he? Stormsman has the Aegis.
He does not have the Aegis.
Oh, but he gets away. That's bad for the Radiant. Really bad.
He's coming back with his sliver. Oh, the giant silence.
He
died!
What a mistake!
What did he even die to? Just a slight. Oh my god.
What a disaster!
Yeah, that's crazy. Just one buyback for a team wipe? I take that every day. Every single day I take that. That was crazy.
I'm like dizzy and off balance, Buttland. How could the Dire have lost that fight? That seemed, of all the good initiations the Radiant have had in these fights have turned into team fights for them, that was a very average initiation with just a Pudge hook and like a dismember literally in his broad daylight. How did that turn into... Wow.
Woo.
I I knew it was gonna be a 2-0 all along. I
You know what I will say? Haven't seen a lot of big hooks. That was a big
Yeah.
hook. But
Yeah.
I think that's like the only notable hook this game.
yeah.
Maybe I missed one or two, but
Well, I will say a lot of good hooks that would have been good hooks got like I've probably counted probably 5 or 6 that have been blocked by zombies,
oh yeah. Yeah.
Dyer's top tower
which sucks for
Yeah.
the punch. A lot of like good like me as a punch player, like a lot of
Oh, big hook on the Skyrim.
Whoa, that was blind. There's no vision up there. Unfortunately, you didn't have the team to follow
No.
up, but it's
The
still kind
glimmer
of cool.
the glimmer does so much.
Dyer's top tower
But yeah, he even like as a punch player, like he had a lot of good hooks in like the trees for like an out of a fog of war hook, but the zombie was trailing the hero and he just
Right,
hooks the
right.
zombie back. Still a 2K net worth lead.
I've
the
got some
Dyer.
nice vision here. Some Tormentor.
But look at the Radiant Vision. The support stacked these
Yeah.
observers really bad, which kind of
Yeah.
triggers me. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, even beyond the 2 observers are basically stacked. There's also an observer just to the northwest of there. I feel like one of these wards here would have been fine to do the job. Like,
Yeah.
if you're investing even 2 wards, kind of trying to tackle the same area, you should be spending a lot of time here to justify this. They immediately just planted those and basically ran away.
Yes. And nice game sense from the Dyer. They go, let's fight bottom then. They were fucking around in our jungle for a while. Let's
Yeah.
not be there.
The Radiant are smoked up, though. They're walking back into the vision they already have set up, which I do appreciate the idea here, but will the Dyer kind of oblige and meet them back where the Radiant are trying to take a fight? If the Dyer push high ground now, maybe they could force the Radiant back, or excuse me, if the
Neither of
Radiant...
these teams have a significant high ground
Yeah.
like, taking advantage or anything. Like, if it was a base race, I think it would be even. Like,
Yeah, unless it's like post team fight with the Slark having like 54 agility
Yeah,
stacks
yeah.
or something, but he only has 10 permanent agility here, so. But like I was saying, the Dyer need to like push high ground now to force him back, but now it's to the point where like both the Dyer and the Radiant are now set up to like take high ground, so even if the Radiant walk up now, the Dyer just walk up and it just turns into a base race and it's playing chicken. Who's gonna go back first? But there's a silence! BKB pop though.
nice hook.
That's a lot.
Just to stagger it all.
That's a lot invested to kill the Ember Spear for him to only survive,
Yeah.
so I do
Well,
like...
Ember used his BKB, and the Dyer didn't use any BKBs. So it's not too bad.
Dyer's top tower
We got a lot of damage on the tower.
This freaking Pugna giving them...
Ooh, big
Oh!
hook.
Speaking of Storm
Wow,
Spirit... Oh,
gets-
no. Storm Spirit has to survive, and
He's
he
fine.
does the BKB pop. Right back into the fray, though. The McIntyre
Right
doing
back.
a lot of damage. The Broad Right silencing a whole bunch. The Red Mist... Blood Mist, I mean... coming in, and the Ice Path blocking the Onslaught. And wow, that was a big team that both teams were able to destroy, surprisingly.
It's these Glimmer Capes, man. Nobody's throwing down a sentry.
Yeah.
Everyone Glimmer Capes whoever the other team goes on, and they walk away.
Oh, that's kind of cool tech. The Tranquil Boots region plus the shield.
Yeah,
So you could give
that's-
free mana without losing health with the Glimmer Cape.
that's the build.
Okay, Buttland.
That was the whole idea. is that
Okay, I
you
knew
keep
you'd
getting
give
your health
mana.
back.
I didn't think you'd give mana like free of life with the Glimmer. Oh, another big hook! But there's the Blood Right, and there's the Blood Mist as well.
Oh my
Hold on, there's
God.
on the punch melts like
No,
feta
huge
cheese in the
macro, but it
microwave.
doesn't matter.
Wow.
Oh, that was nice. That was nice. Nice little Aeon Disc pop to save his
And
life.
the mana right back for the Storm. It's actually really funny. Look at the name of Pugna. His name is just a bunch of A's. He's on double A battery. He's not triple A battery. He's a
Sextuple?
heptuple A battery.
Oh, he's a hep. Yeah, you're right. Heptuple A battery? Wouldn't that mean they're really tiny? Because don't they get smaller as you add A's?
I think
It's a really
so.
tiny battery.
So, Pudge, no buyback. I hope to see the Dyer push this. I don't think they know he doesn't have buyback at this point.
No.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Ooh, that's a rough fort.
Well, save the tower, I think, and they're gonna get a fort right back when that tower falls. It's gonna be the first tier 3 that they lose.
Yeah, I don't know that they're
Macropyre
stopping
committed.
it.
Still no Agnum
Yeah.
Scepter, but oh, the initiation on the Ember Spear, and the Ember
my
Spear
God.
dies.
Yeah, he's just
Die
dead.
back.
Man, good job on the Storm Spirit being able to click the Electric Vortex on that target, getting
Yeah.
slammed up and down.
True, actually, that's a really good
It's
point.
like so annoying.
This Rax
This
is
Primal
lost.
Beast is doing an amazing job being a frontliner, just being in the way, and that's exactly what you want. out of
Yeah,
that.
and also considering the start that he had, it's hard to
Yeah,
remember that
exactly.
start. But
Oh, Storm Spirit, BKB. Slark pops his ult and BKB at the same time. Hate to see that.
the hook, from downtown, but the
There's a lot of damage on this Bloodseeker.
He just walks away though. And the
Oh,
Slark
they
goes
killed the Slark.
down. Still alive, and he heals off the punch death.
Yeah.
Slark buyback. Oh
Yeah, the
boy.
Storm Spirit had an Ags there. Damn.
This is turning into an all-in defense from the Dire really quickly. And this freaking Pugna keeping the Storm Spirit in the fight. This is insanity, Buttland. This combo is ludicrous.
I know. I can't believe you just learned about it.
No, I knew the Pugna gave mana when the Storm Spirit was
No,
full
no, no,
life.
but that's the whole point of like why you pick him is because Tranquil Boots is all you need to be a mana battery. That's
Well,
why it's so good with
well,
the Storm Spirit.
it's also the Glimmer Cape because
Oh yeah, totally.
the
yeah.
life loss is not lost because it's absorbed by the Glimmer Cape shield.
Yes.
Oh boy, the sheep stick. He still has the vortex. There's the storm hole.
And this Stark's dead again. That's dieback. And that's game. Wow.
GG. You know, actually, I want to point out something here, Buttland. What are the turnaround of this game? The BM tip from Legacy.
I don't know if that's what it was. To me, it was Bloodseeker and Storm Spirit winning a 2v4 bottom.
Yeah.
After that skirmish on the portal, where Bloodseeker was like, I have eggs, I have BKB, they're all at half health, we can win this, and he runs in like a god and kills them all. That was where it was like, oh, that's an uh-oh moment, you know?
Yeah. I'm
Where
gonna
you just
be.
go, we're doing fine when it was a 5v4, and now that it's a 5v5, it doesn't feel fine anymore.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, Buttland. I was very happy with just one good game in a series. Like when I cast like Rain League, a lot of times I only get one good game. This is two good games.
These are good games. They're high. Well, both these teams want to kill you,
Yeah.
and I like that. Not everyone wants to play that kind of Dota, right? And both these teams, they want to kill you, and so like the deaths or like the kills in a game have been high. Like
Yeah.
the warding is aggressive. Like I don't know. It's good. I like this.
I also really like what you said earlier about how both these teams are drafting like dive lineups. It makes for some really exciting, this all-in team fights.
And they're both playing it right too.
Yeah.
Because it's not a guarantee. Like sometimes you both draft the same thing, and
Oh.
one team plays it better, and that's it. What's up?
I forgot to remove my game 2 starting soon from the overlay, so I casted that entire second
whole
game
time?
with game 2
Rip.
starting soon.
Do we have any chatters?
I haven't had my chat pulled up because we're on the delay, so it's harder to.
What is your ScurvyDog? What again?
3535. I'm sure chatters were yelling at me.
Oh yeah, they are. You actually have 16 viewers. Let's go.
You know, shout out to Casey May. She's always an OG in here, and I appreciate that. Wow, Winter's in here too? Wow. You
Who's
know,
in it?
I apologize everybody for the game 2 starting soon.
Oh, it's posted now.
Hey, what's posted?
Or new lobby. Oh, you can
Okay.
find out of date again. Fuck. All right.
Are you for real?
That's what I just got told.
Oh no. That's annoying. Well, I'm sure the next game will start soon, so I won't have to post a game 3 starting soon.
At least it wasn't that big. Some people's otherwise take up the whole top third.
Well, I do have an entire like separate like overlay tab I tab to sometimes, but I would have had to change a whole like logos and team names and stats and stuff, so I got ready for this way too late because I had it all prepped up for a different series.
Right. Make sure you get in here. They're all.
Can you?
I don't know how to
How to
invite or
type?
drag or anything.
Well,
Type? Oh.
yeah, I'm downloading the update now. Because I can't type.
I told them 1 sec for Scurvy, and they said no problem.
This a 2.4 gigabyte download? What am I downloading, Buttland? That's like an entire game. Like I could have downloaded like The Witcher 3.
Dota 3?
Yeah, I could download The Witcher 3 for 2 gigabytes. What? Or maybe not. I think The Witcher 3 is like hundreds of gigabytes, but that's a big random update. Is there a new hero?
No. Maybe. Get in here. They're complaining.
Oh, I can talk now? Oh, maybe there's a bug with the behavior system because I saw a 10K behavior score, but it's telling me my behavior score is below 3K.
I think you should learn from this.
I should learn from this?
And improve your behavior.
Ah, I see.
This is a real nubs moment for you.
You're right.
Can you restream in Discord just so I can see your POV?
Oh yeah.
Closed because you had to close that update.
All right, moving on to game 3, Buttland, and last time I was like, this is Xeriscape's teams, like this is all is hinging on this for the continuation of their MD2L season. Now both teams are facing the same fate in this best of 3. Whoever wins this continues through the lower bracket run, Buttland.
Yeah. This is interesting. So L+Ratio previously had been banning Spirit Breaker Timbersaw every first phase, and they swap out and they realize, okay, this Pugna was way too impactful for a low MMR player on the opposite team. We need to get rid of this, and I agree with that. But then they pick the Timbersaw to counter it, so we don't actually know if this is a hero of theirs or just a deny pick.
Yeah. I don't think there's really. I mean, Timbersaw was buffed in the last patch where he's still giga busted, and I don't think there's been any changes.
But they weren't going for the pick ever. Was
yeah.
only what I'm claiming.
But the point I'm trying to make is that like he got buffed in the latter patch where he's still already broken the previous patch, but he isn't picked up as much because I think teams have kind of figured out like how to deal with it, but it still doesn't make him not.
MD2L lives on the line, and they're going Naga. They were like, it worked game 1, and it did. It worked really well game 1.
Really well.
And
so
just like, give me more of that.
Really funny. They lose the Pugna, but they pick up the Codal.
They go for the next best thing.
But I will say the Pugna does the job better than the Codal, in my opinion.
Yeah, Codal give mana is not as good.
All right.
Getting a nice little blowy from your friends.
Now, I know you think all my impersonations are 10 out of 10 Buttland, but we're on a 5-minute delay, but I want the chat to tell me, out of 10, how good is my Keeper of the Light impersonation?
It's going to sound like a bad gyrocopter.
I'm Keeper of the Light.
Gyrocopter. That's what you sound like.
Okay, you're really stealing my thunder now.
Meow.
Oh, behold my staff. I will beheath the power upon you.
All right, enough of that. Oh yeah, Joshy gets the respect ban for his
On the
Jakiro.
blood. Oh yes. I thought you were gonna bring
He's
up.
actually been playing it incredibly.
I agree.
A couple more fumbles that game than the first game though, on ice paths and macros. But he has been playing a good. And the Undying sneaks through too. Okay, so these are gonna be the first switch up of supports for L+Ratio.
I really like that Buttland. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Forcing their lower MMR players to play new heroes.
Yes.
Like from the perspective of PizzaDog.
Yes.
I agree. I agree with you.
Yes.
I think that if you have a team where you're just always able to give your low support players or low MMR players a hero that they're comfortable with, and you've learned how to fit into the whole package, and you remove them from that, sometimes it can be devastating.
Yeah.
We've played teams before where you'll see that they only play like Lich or Crystal Main. You get rid of those, they don't even know what they're doing, or something to that effect. Little lion pick.
Okay.
That's in line with the Skywrath kind of.
Yeah. Is it?
I guess I'm saying in line with it is that it's kind of like that feels like a comfort pick, not really a meta strategy anything. I mean, it's a stun, it's 2 stuns, and maybe even I guess you can blow mana into your Storm Spirit too, can't you?
No, you can't.
Isn't there a talent for that?
I don't think so.
For Lion? I thought there was.
I am pretty sure. Now, hold on. I was bullied just recently because I might be a 7.5k player, but I didn't know that Wisp gave mana as well
level
as life.
15 mana drain restores allies.
Wait, what?
You're crazy. That's been around for a while, dude.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Rip.
I guess
patch?
I'm setting myself
New
up
me?
to be bullied even more. I had no idea.
This Storm Spirit's gonna have so much mana
Yeah.
at level 15 online, which will be a while.
True King in the chat says, my grandpa told my dad about Dindy. My dad told me about Sumail. I will tell my son about Yer Season Baby, which I assume is the mid for one of these teams.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
That's such a funny.
5 seconds remaining.
I can't call it a joke, but like an illusion, an analogy where it's like my grandpa said, you know what I mean? It's like a generational like sequence of.
Winner's not even watching this game. Bits of Cheesier is like, Undying first pick again? No. He got banned in the third.
What?
The second ban phase.
They're watching with a delay.
Maybe I'm. Yeah, but we see the picks on the delay.
Well, they still could have picked it, right?
I guess. I'm liking these guesses. They're not right, but I know that's a 5-minute interaction. Okay, sorry. We got a Warlock, a Nyx, and a Darkseer to catch up on here.
Warlock, Nyx. Okay.
Warlock's okay.
So-
Warlock's okay. Nyx is okay as well.
I think the Nyx annihilates all 4 of those heroes.
Yes, I agree with that entirely.
Because I've had
But
Darkseers.
it's at the cost of Badlands, like straight up, like trash Badlands.
The Warlock will be a good lane for the Naga though.
Yeah,
But
if
you have a
this
Timbersaw.
Timber could be mid or off.
If you have a Timbersaw offlane, do you really need anything more than Nyx though? If there's
Maybe.
I mean, Lion or Caudle +5, like you don't go the W, you just go Mind Whip and Q. You get the Timbersaw tether, and you're zipping across the lane and blowing up this Caudle or the Lion. Wower, budget Pugna. Pugna at home.
Yeah, it's because you're about to learn that mana can be blown from lion into. That's coming up very soon. And Casey May said that your coddle's bad.
No, she didn't say that. Or no, do you have?
She said it sucks, literally. Sorry, the draft. Juggernaut, Terrorblade, Ricky, and Windrunner Band.
Okay.
I don't know. I actually don't know what to do with that in this.
Remember
Because
that?
I don't know. You can run Timbersaw mid. You can run him off lane. So I don't know what this last pick is. I think Timbersaw mid into Storm Spirit, they're just gonna farm at each other, and I don't think it does anything.
Remember the conversation we were having a while ago about like voice propagation into a mic, and the further you stand back from the microphone, the equation of like how much the mic picks up or whatever.
Okay.
See,
1 over R squared.
the reason why my coddle didn't sound very good is because I didn't have my voice projecting into the mic correctly, so it was picking it up weird.
Well, that's too bad because the time has passed. The moment is gone, and we have our another Ember Spirit. So the Ember Spirit still lost to the Storm Spirit, but it was not as bad nearly at all. Ooh, a Muerta.
I love this Morta pickup. The only
Really?
it blows.
You don't think a Nyx is just gonna say goodnight?
Okay, here's the thing I'm worried about is there enough AoE on a Morta to deal with like a hard S and Y Naga illusion split? I don't know.
Yeah, my next question was also gonna be like, until Muerta has a BKB, doesn't Naga just song when she ults, and it kind of
yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't watched a lot of Dota lately, so I don't know if that's an interaction that you would favor in a team fight, but
wow. So our guardian friend Winter, he brought up a very interesting point. The lion isn't meant to give the storm mana. It's meant to instantly destroy the Naga illusions, which is a very, very good point.
Yeah, it is.
No, wait, how am I 7.5k? Like I feel like Winter is the immortal player here in this live stream right now. I didn't know Wisp gave mana. I didn't know Lion could blow
Wisp
people.
Gave mana?
I didn't know. I was just telling you this. Diraj bullied me for like.
Wisp has been giving mana since it was called Wisp.
Okay.
Instead of IO.
Diraj
actually,
is
before that, always actually, like it's always been an interaction where if you were tethered and you mana boots, they get double mana boots.
Okay, I thought this entire time I
that
thought
has been
it was
the whole
just
game
life.
forever.
And Diraj has already bullied me about this for 2 weeks. Okay. Do you think I deserve more?
More bullet? Yeah, that was crazy, dude. That's like a fundamental part of the like. That would be like, I don't know. That would be like you playing Pudge and being like, I didn't know Hook could go up cliffs. That's how fucking brain dead that is.
Wow. I'm a little flustered, I'm not gonna lie.
You just gave me a victim story and expected me to be on the side of the victim instead of the bully. I'm pro bully.
Okay. One thing I want to point out this game is that we saw Yoshi on Secure the past 2 games. Sick Ice Paths, sick Macro Pyres. There's a little more nuance to playing Warlock. Like, with Warlock, obviously a good, well-placed, well-timed rock can really kind of disrupt and turn around a team fight, but it's so critical to get off
sustain, man.
Good
and slow.
You're right. And also,
I mean, it's all of these things. He's got an insane kit. The problem is that you're a warlock, and if they see you, you die.
Yes. And when in my experience playing with and against Warlock recently, hitting good fatal bonds is something you have to practice, because there is a specific like leash distance between the heroes for it to chain through all of them and whatnot. And also,
and you just need good positioning.
yes,
Like the cast range is not that big, that far
Yeah.
that you can just be silly, right? But
Wait.
I mean, a lot of these are gonna get wasted on the illusions too, though.
they're switching positions. Joshi is playing the pause 3 Temper Saw, and Legacy is going pause 4 Nyx Assassin.
Oh. I wonder if that was a whoopsies. Or if that was on purpose.
That's a very good point, because in my experience playing with Legacy, he's exclusively a core player, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Are we gonna get the big... No, hang on. I want you to click and look at Nyx's items.
Oh my gosh.
This is the support timber. So this really was just a counter pick. That's all that was.
Yeah. And Joshi was the one on the Jakiro, right? And Yoshi was on the Undying. So I was projecting Joshi's plays anyway. So my bad for that, but
Yeah, that's tough because I think Josh is kind of on a nothing hero now.
Yeah.
From the point of view of how much he was achieving on the Jakiro.
However, I do agree that getting the offlane net worth on the Nyx Assassin is big, because Nyx Assassin annihilates, like evaporates, like
the whole team,
the entire team. Yeah, Buttland. It's 5 intelligence heroes.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it does anything to Int anymore.
30 seconds to back.
Yeah, intelligence multiplier.
It is. Sorry. I got them mixed. It's Int now instead of mana.
Oh my god, Buttland! I can't believe you didn't know that.
That's a new thing. You were like, I don't know what Io does, the hero that's existed for almost 20 years.
As good as this Nyx Assassin is to the enemy team, like, there's always a trade-off. Like, yeah, your Nyx is crazy into them, but now there's a burden on Legacy's shoulders. He has to make this work. Like, if he doesn't pop off and take the Kingly Scepter and, you know, slam it down.
That pause was so long. I thought you were like, Mike stopped queuing or something.
No, I just didn't know what to say.
You just didn't know what to do with that scepter.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hot start from our Storm Spirit again. As always.
So, we have a Naga Warlock lane playing into the Darkseer.
Darkseer solo. First blood on this Nyx. Nice.
Oh, wow.
Muerta's gonna make it out of here, too. Oh no,
boy.
double!
Oh, no.
The double!
That is a double.
Okay, that's... You don't want to see that.
Wow.
You don't want to see that. That was a very smart little tri-lane moment, I think.
Yes.
I think that was a really big deal. You get the blinding light to knock them back, and then you've got your Earth Spike, and the knockback also sets up a fucking dead shot. That was sick. I wish I'd seen the beginning of the engagement.
Yeah.
And Darkseer has no problem just ion shelling the wave, getting some XP, getting a quick level 3 is huge.
Yeah.
You know?
And now the Lion is back, and... Well, here's the thing. There's no salve on the Keeper of the Light or the Morta, so she's left with just one Tango left, so that's not going to heal her to full. She's still rather compromised for the next, like, 90 seconds at least. Oh, no! Ooh. Dang, if Josh knew that that's going to put her in the range of one auto attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you weren't kidding about the Storm Spirit, but even despite the Storm Spirit still getting last hits, the Ember Spirit is having a better just start, like first 2 minutes and last.
This is more similar to the previous game.
Yeah.
This is, where it's kind of like, yeah, Storm Spirit's winning, but it's not a blowout.
And he did go 2 points.
I do like he went 2 slight this time, and that's what I usually see.
Yeah.
The Darkseer just pulling the lane. Yeah, creep cutting. Going on this Timbersaw top. Doesn't look like anything's happening with it.
I'm really worried
Oh
about
my god,
this.
this Darkseer is about to die.
Yeah.
Just from the Warlock. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Wow. Oh no, he didn't get it. I thought he was gonna get it.
Me too. I'm really concerned about this. Timbersaw pause 4. I'm not gonna lie, Buttland.
No, I think it's unfortunate to put that player on this hero.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, and literally, this is the first time mid is actually even, Buttland.
Yeah.
So, good luck for Lexi's team so far, starting out, despite the really good level 1 play coming out from PizzaDog. So.
Yeah, what do we have going on? I mean, this is the best start we've seen for our Ember boy.
Yes.
Now, I want to make sure we didn't make, like, a lane swap or anything, right? Like, that's the same guy. Right? Oh! Little Keeper of the Light solo killing my Timbersaw? Uh-oh.
I honestly cannot believe they continue to pick 5 intelligence heroes into this Nyx assassin. That's pretty crazy. And also like the oversight of not being able to ban the Nyx. Pretty crazy. But again, there's a solo kill for the Storm Spirit. That's big for the Storm.
That's tough, yeah. Didn't even have to fairy fight.
Yeah, and again, like this Warlock is great to pair with the Naga, because you just dub your W on the Naga and just keep her at full all the time, and there's not really enough damage output from this Lion and Darkseer to really threaten any kills on the Naga with the W.
Oh, they might get this Lion too. Yeah, they are. Oh?
They're displaying the damage with the Fatal Bonds, but it looks like it's
they
just
got
not
no net
enough.
though. Like they have a skill just used already. Oh, Muerta's in a sticky spot top.
Oh no, the silence
right
one
before the chain. I think
temper?
they got it.
Oh. Wow, and Nyx does end up getting a point in Spike Carapace, which I'm pretty surprised about, if I'm being honest.
No. It's perfect for Illuminate.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
It's like if you get caught in a situation where you're about to take like 200 damage, you just go, nope, you take 200 damage, or I guess 60 or something because it's level 1. Oh no, it's still 200. Darkseer's about to die again. I think he's in a silly place.
It does look like that.
It's got a surge.
The surge to get. Oh boy, what is he suiciding on purpose?
He's really putting a lot of faith in that Vanguard.
And sure. Why? Okay. Why would he just run up the stairs?
Silly. Oh, nice dodge of this or spike, the Lion.
Oh, the freaking Storm Spirit got down to like 20 hit points.
Yeah.
He was able to wand back up. Why did the Storm Spirit just go straight, or not the Storm, the Darkseer? Why did he just go straight north and go up the stairs? Why did he run back through the creep wave?
I don't know, dude. No, I got some game 3 yips, you know?
Perhaps. I never get game 3 yips.
Radiant structures are
Oh yeah, Casey May has also corrected us, reminding us that Darkseer is no longer an end hero, so it's not 5 end heroes.
Oh, it's universal. Oh, it's a universal. I guess she's right. But even despite the fact that he's no longer an intelligence hero, I still have Darkseers in my games, like having 15,000 net worth on Nyx Assassin, and Nyx Assassin can still 100 to 0 them with just a dig on 1. Like 100% hit points to 0 with the Darkseer having like a pipe.
It was a whiffed gank top. It was really close to being something.
But you have to ask yourself, Buttland, does the Lion even need to be bottom? And I would argue no. Well, I mean, the Darkseer has died twice, so maybe. But I don't think Darkseer does, or I don't think the Lion does anything bottom. So I kind of like him rotating.
Well, you're getting into a situation here where like the Riptides and the Illusions might just kill your Ion Shell's creep.
Oh boy, good slate. a chain.
Whoa, this Naga might die.
Radiant's courier has been slain.
This Warlock's gonna die.
Wow, what a play from Clankers.
Yeah. Sorry, I missed the other engagement. We got line killed.
Yes. Wow, you can almost say that's some big Clanker energy, am I right?
BKE. I don't know that was a substitution that worked.
Oh, and they find the Naga bottom Buttland. There's no song. She didn't scale the song. But he wasted
no.
all of his mana whiffing.
Yeah, they got her. Oh yeah,
He-
the Warlock knows. No DP. No, don't come here.
The Storm Spear whiffed all of his mana, missing his
PizzaDog town.
zaps.
Tower is
But
under attack.
and the Nyx got his level 6 and immediately
killed
killed
him,
Morta.
Morta.
Wow. I mean,
Uh-oh.
we got a game on our hands, Buttland.
Oh, yeah, we
Holy.
do. This is fun. These teams are fun.
Stupendous.
Joshi on the +4 Timbersaw is walking back top. I'm not sure what he's gonna do here without the Vendetta available. I'd like to see him maybe find himself elsewhere. The Lion is stacking the jungle for who, I wonder? Maybe the Morta? I guess the Morta. Storm Spirit can't really take stacks very well.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
He's
attack.
okay. You get a rune. You can do it.
We find ourselves with a little bit of downtime, but as I say that, the freaking Vendetta is coming up in 5 seconds. That will be a
We're
guaranteed
gonna
kill
scrap
off.
mid. Ember Spirit gets this. No, maybe not. Storm Spirit coming.
Is there a W on the Storm Spirit?
He does. He has it, but he's holding it.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, if this Ember Spirit just wants to man fight you, you
Oh
can hold
boy.
on to
Oh,
it.
very
Yeah,
close.
wow, that was good.
The Warlock's sticking around too, but I don't think he can. Yeah, he's gonna back off. They killed the Morta again with the Vendetta top during that
Wow.
skirmish.
Wow,
mid.
that's
I mean,
upsetting. That's a little bit of a tilt death.
yeah.
You're just shy of 6. Not that it actually matters, right? Not that 6 is very special or anything, but you're just shy of 6 and you just got killed back to back at like 9 and 9.5 minutes.
I mean,
Brutal.
literally, Nyx hit 6, went behind a tree, Vendetta, insta-killed. And literally the
Yeah.
second Vendetta was off, went behind a tree, Vendetta, insta-kill. And that might be a theme for this entire game. I mean, and even, like, it's crazy because, like,
He's
you have
got
this-
net worth on his team, on the Knicks.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
wow, by a large margin, too.
And
Rushing
I mean,
the
Naga's
Dagon?
been having the time of his life, feels like.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about, like, oh, this Nyx is doing so well, but, you know, what else is going on in the team? They still have the Naga for the kind of the backup. Like,
Yeah.
if Nyx ever falls off, they still got the Naga ready to rumble. The Storm Spear was able to bottle the 10-minute invisibility rune. The Dire also took the bottom tower, so they are trying to start suffocating the map a little bit from this Naga, but I think there's enough net worth and positioning on the Radiant at this point to protect their
Yeah.
top tower and their mid tower, so...
And this Naga has this nice defensive ward.
Yeah.
here, just to make sure things are at least a little safe. You can farm quite a few camps just with that. Unless, you know, smoke gank or whatever. We got Vendetta up again, too. Vendetta and Dagon 1 now, actually, on the Nyx.
I wonder, is he gonna go mid? If he goes mid and blows up the Storm Spirit, there's the Vendetta pop.
Storm Spirit has
Oh.
an invisibility right now, so it ships in the night right now.
Just passing me by. Hilarious. I know Nyx was looking for him. He does not want to find this coddle. He really wants to find something more. Storm Spirit sees this stack going on in the triangle right now. And Storm Spirit really, excuse me, Nyx really wants to find the Storm Spirit. I can feel it in his blood. If he waits for the Storm Spirit to initiate, oh no, he didn't wait long enough, just barely, unfortunately. But a very good Q, Fatal Bonds from the Warlock, and the Rockets drop down
good
as
rock.
well. Very good
The Storm
combo.
should have enough mana to get out of here. If that's even what they want. Hello. Yeah, that's what they want. That
Found the
didn't end up
Darkseer.
being all that great for our dire friends.
God, that's a lot of damage coming from the Nyx. Holy cow.
Oh, that was huge!
Oh.
Oh, that was through the trees. No vision.
Dire's middle tower is under
That
attack.
was such a good cue.
Man. Oh boy. That a tier 2 tower dive at minute 13, Timber? Holy cow, that man is nuts. Oh, but there's the next Vendetta. The Storm Spirit's right there. Oh no, he used it on the Coddle for a second time. It's a kill, but he knew
That's
the
still okay.
Storm
He's got
Spirit.
tons of damage.
Oh my god.
He still had Impale, Mind Flare, and Dagon.
Holy cow, Buttland.
My cows are false idols right now.
Yeah.
They are holy.
There's another Mind Whip, another Impale soon as well.
Top tower has
This Nyx is putting in work.
Casey May says I only max Slate and stats when you don't need that other crap. It's a free stun, and DS goes Blink Punch and gets his own Naga. I think they're getting a lot more than one free Naga to deal with the Naga later in the game. Like, the Island Shell AoE damage is not enough to bring down, like, a Heart Naga. And beyond the Darkseer, they really don't have any AoE at all. They have the blue hole, the Storm Spirit Ags Vortex, but, like, what are they going to dump into that? Like, a 5-man Earth Spike?
Yeah, I mean, late game Naga, I don't know how late game Naga ends up doing against a Muerta. I think it's probably good for the Naga, is my guess.
If the illusions get on top of Morta, it's bad, but the Morta will annihilate
enough
the
damage,
Naga
yeah.
in like seven auto attacks.
Oh, they're using everything to get this Ender Spirit, but they're not going to get him.
That's not good.
No.
A very split fight though. The Vendetta pumped the Nyx Assassin.
They
but
used
immediately-
absolutely everything. They used half of Storm's mana, they used the Vortex, they used the
Wow.
wall, they used a finger, they used fucking everything, and this Ember Spirit walked away. There's not even like a pipe up or anything.
Yeah. And Naga is one component into the Orchid Malevolence. Already has the Yasha down to help with the farming speed. So the Naga illusions don't have any kind of buffer to help keep them alive at all. Oh boy, the Coddle though, getting really caught out. Where's the Nyx Assassin? This Nyx Assassin, oh, a rock that's okay. Not really enough to
Not
like
really.
chain any stuns.
Oh. No sleepy time for Storm.
That's gonna be a free kill
Yeah,
on
it's
the
a free
Nyx if they can time the stun, and they do. Oh, vacuum on just the Ember Spirit, just instantly remnants away. Hilarious. Oh, it's clumped up. It sucks they don't have the Impale.
Whoa, huge Muerta.
Oh boy.
The Calling and the Pierce the Veil, well timed, but
Oh my
Nyx is here. Sorry. Legacy's playing this so well.
That was insane damage.
Oh my god.
They might bring down the Nyx Assassin, but too little. Oh my.
Oh no.
I think there might have been a little bit of an oversight in this draft for the Dire.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Oh my god. Only in MD2L can you just throw a hero at one of your supports to get the correct hero in that lane, and it works. There's like no other league where you can just completely sack a player. Like, you're gonna play 4-position Timbersaw. You're gonna get pipe at 25 minutes, and we'll just see what happens.
Binary joined the stream and he immediately says, "What's the series score right now?" And Winter says, "Binary actually refusing to look at the bottom left corner of the stream." The Calling, and I guess it was just the Calling, but I guess nothing was really sacrificed. They take the triple stack in the Ancient that the Lions set up a few minutes ago.
Take every last penny, and this Muerta's so far behind. Like,
She
you have a
is.
Maelstrom going for a Mask of Madness, and then hopefully a BKB. But
It once a the Nyx assassin been dead in the back of the fortress.
wow,
One tap.
you trade your Warlocks for those.
Oh, it's a lot of damage
Oh
on
my
the
God.
legacy though.
Tons of damage from the Storm Spirit.
Wow,
Wow.
a ton of damage.
And they're gonna get this Ember? No way. Whoa, how did he use all his Fire Remnants?
It's a good fight for the Dire. Don't get me wrong.
No, that was an incredible fight for the Dire.
But
That was a 3.5k gold swing at 18 minutes. That was an amazing fight for the Dire. This Muerta feels bad though.
yeah.
I'm almost worried about like some tilt factor for my Muerta. Because this is not, he's not playing as a Bloodseeker. It's not just like, I don't think he's gonna have this man mode, unstoppable beast moment like he did in the previous game.
I don't think this Morta's gonna finish a BKB before this game's over, if I'm being honest. And they find the Darkseer. Oh my god, the Mind Whip and everything just done. Gonzo. And I forgot that you could spike Carapace and the Vendetta without removing the Vendetta.
Does not break it.
Did not know that. That's pretty cool.
I think we have learned so many things today about your knowledge of Dota.
Okay. Oh my god!
This stone is fucking dead.
Triple! It's only the Siren mid.
Yeah.
Wait.
That was such a good song.
Yeah.
That was such a good song to set it all up. Big Impale. And there was, like, just, I don't know, the Orchid timing on the Naga, so good.
Yeah.
This is tough. This is looking tough for the Dire.
Binary. This is actually a pause 3 Nyx Assassin, believe it or not. And he is just popping off. Casey May saying Dire should have gone pause 1 Zeus instead. Getting a lightning hands at school. I don't think that would have saved them from this.
No, I think she just wants to say that.
Yeah, you're right.
Ooh, the normal punch. It's a Timber kill, but that's a
pause
4.
And there's no songs. It's already used.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. You know what?
Oh boy.
If your Muerta dies for you to get a triple kill, take that every day. This seems like this is the plan for the Dire. Is Muerta gets killed, and then they kill everyone else. Nyx uses everything he's got on the Muerta, and then they just kill everyone else.
Yeah.
It's great.
Honestly,
the Dire's turning this around. Like, that was another 2.3k gold swing for the Dire. This is crazy.
I wasn't super convinced after the first team fight, but after this second 4-for-1, I might be a little convinced now. I'm not gonna lie.
I think a lot of what's coming down is like the Timber is such a non-factor, and I don't mean that as a dig to the player. Obviously, I just mean like he got swapped to that hero. I'm confident that's what happened. And it's not very high impact, and it's feeling that way.
Yeah, I also question, like, could this Nyx Assassin have the same impact as a 4? Instead of sacking...
Maybe, but it may just not have been the player's, like, confidence in those heroes. Right? Nyx is a hero that you want a little bit of practice on. You kind of have to do things in a certain order to maximize the damage, and you have to have, like, generally pretty good map awareness of... and be paying attention to the ward battle and, like, I don't know.
Binary boy, this is lower bracket.
This is they're fighting for their lives in this game.
Yep. 2 good teams too, and 2 teams I'm surprised to see in the lower bracket, if I'm being honest. But perhaps they're making each other look good by both being lower bracket teams. If they were competing against the upper bracket team, maybe we'd be more impressed with the upper bracket team.
Yeah, we need to remember we're not seeing that live.
Yeah.
We probably shouldn't talk about it too long. He's probably figured it out by now.
Well, we're talking about binary here, so.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
Okay, we go on the timber saw again. Still just a pause for. All he really is a pipe. Like,
Really
use
good
a
fatal
lot
bond.
on him though. Oh my god.
Oh boy, there is the Orchid coming out of the
Storm
Storm
is
Spear and the
caught out.
Impale! Oh, but he
Storm's
just
fine.
barely!
It's got so much. They're gonna get this Dark Seer. That Storm getting out of there is huge, but he
Wow.
used so much on
Yeah.
that timber saw. The pipe timing, pretty good. What else could have been used on him? That's really it. Damn though.
They're running at him now. Oh, there's the Curse the Veil coming out on the...
Nix gets caught.
Yeah, he does get caught. He just
It's all
dies.
gold. Any vision? Oh, a dust. Nice.
The Shadow Amulet does have a maximum duration, so it's not indefinite like it used to be.
Oh, okay. No more griefing?
Yeah, no more griefing, unfortunately.
Tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Alright.
Now I'm gonna snipe the...
This is a good game again, man.
I guess not snipe the Wisdom, the Throne Wisdom, but they need to get the Wisdom Rune. Yeah, and I mean, the Radiant had like a 6k net worth lead, but after these team
Yeah.
fights, it's just suddenly back to even.
And this, like, this Storm player, this mid player, I think he's like 3.8k
Oh,
or something MMR. He's playing great.
Yeah.
You know, this guy's like mid HM, whatever that is, right?
Oh my
he's
god, that's a
playing-
lot of damage!
Oh!
One auto attack, there it is,
Right.
baby! And the
Never compliment a player when a fight's about to happen. Never do it.
in disc golf, we call that nicing someone. Like, someone throws a putt that looks beautiful. Nice putt! It dings off the top band. He niced him. Oh, Raw committed on one Darkseer. Very interesting.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but
At least you have it to push now, right?
yeah. I mean, he is the highest net worth on their team.
Dire's middle
And I will say...
Oh god, look at what's happening for this Naga though. This is what happened in game 1. We stopped talking about the Naga, and then we look back, and she's got 5k more net worth than everybody else.
Yeah.
I think this is literally the same like time period that we did it too. It was like
Yeah.
18 to 25 minutes. And look, she got that heart so quickly after the Orchid, or at least it feels that way, and then moving on to that buyout of the Sheepstick.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And like, okay, you're a Storm, you've got the BKB. Skip the Kaya this time. I like that, to have the BKB early. We haven't seen it be used just yet by this Storm Spirit. It was 9 seconds still. And I think gearing up for a Roche, it looks like.
One thing I will say about...
Yeah, the Dire know this is a Roche that they're going for. They're
Wait,
all geared up. They got a good scan at the top to see that they were teleporting through the Twin Gates.
Buttland, why is the Naga bottom in the Radiant side of the map? Shouldn't he be top? It's nighttime. The Roche should be top.
The Roche is bottom. I think they figured that out though.
No, but like...
No, I know, but I think that's what they just noticed. Wow, disaster for the Radiant.
But if it's nighttime, the Roshan should be sitting in the top cave, not the bottom cave.
No, I agree with you.
Is this a
is
bug?
like a bug. This is a bug or something. And the Radiant realized it was a bug. Like, they went top, saw Roche wasn't there, teleported through the Twin Gate, found him in the other end, and the Dire actually hit them with their scan top.
Yeah.
Because they also were like, it should have been top.
This has to be a bug. There's no reason for... Because Naga started the Roche fight, the Roche went through the portal, and I didn't pay attention to the Roche after that. I have to...
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Maybe we can watch the replay of the stream back, because I also have it pulled up on
I
the
remember
side
seeing
here.
a post where, like, Roche would get stuck, and if you auto-attacked him, it would fix it. It would, like, unstuck him. So it might have been something where he got, like, stuck top, and then they auto-attacked it, and he ran bottom, or something.
Yeah.
Like, he was stuck in the transition from the previous transition. Oh, they're going on the Lion. Lion's dead.
That's a lot of damage.
Ember
Holy
Spirit,
cow!
Ember Spirit goes back in. You're crazy. Storm Spirit with no mana left. Oh no. But he's got the Aegis. He's got the Aegis and his BKB's up. This is good for Dire.
Yeah.
They get this Nyx. Oh, and he stags his Timbersaw right out of the chain. All by himself, though, the Storm Spirit. A little crazy. Let's go on top. They're trying to kill this Naga. Naga songs. Walks away. The Storm tries to blow every last shred of mana, just trying to... Say, don't you
Wow.
walk away from me.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
The Morta did so much damage that fight during the Cursed Veil.
Yeah.
Storm Spirit
And,
getting
well,
the
I-
Aegis was big for them.
Yeah, and it was massive. Having that Aegis into that fight was gigantic. But I think we're getting to a point here where Darkseer and Storm Spirit are kind of able to frontline enough.
Yeah.
That wasn't true before. They could get blown up during a snare or during a rock or a chains, right? We're starting to be a little bit beefy. We've got Glimmer Capes, you know. We've got tools to let Muerta show up 2 seconds later and start
Yeah.
attacking.
And
And
Morta
Muerta's got the BKB unused, 9 seconds still.
and a Moonshard.
Yeah,
That's
Moonshard's
a
pretty
lot of
big dick.
damage. That's a whole heck of... I don't know if I like the Moonshard when you could have just finished the Mjolnir, but
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
each their own, I guess. We have a smoke coming out from the Dire. I don't know. Maybe they're looking for the Naga, but do they have enough to bring down a Naga? Oh, the smoke breaks. They find the real Naga, I think, an instant hex. A lot of damage coming out. Oh, the wall. Oh, no. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Oh my god, what even just happened to him? He gets normal punched, he gets... Was that blinding lighted? He gets electric vortex. What's going on?
I don't believe it.
Oh, that's rough. That was not good.
Radiant's top tower is under
That was a very bad death.
Radiant structures are
Naga can't be dying like that. Like, you are, like,
No.
the tanky behemoth. Just to run in for your team. If the Dire could blow up the Naga that fast, Buttland, what tools they have
Yeah.
left at their disposal?
Yeah, that's our Heart Naga, too.
Oh, I'm perplexed. This is bad.
I think this, to me, this is the period in the game where I kind of doubt a Nyx 3.
Yes.
That's, you know what I mean? And I know that's probably not fair because it's like deterministic. You know, I'm seeing the outcome first. But
And we're seeing the
Just
Timber Saw
disappears
too,
me.
just...
But like, yeah, the Nyx is just having such a hard time trying to engage here, right? You've got a Blink Hex Lion, you've got your Storm Spirit with the Electric Vortex. You have tools to stop this Nyx from just killing someone if they're 5.
Putting this player on the Timber Saw,
I
Buttland.
know.
You are taking this Giga Chad and literally taking a chainsaw, and cutting off his knees.
Oh, the eggs reveal on the Storm Spirit, or it's a reveal to me. Oh no, but Storm, you gotta get out.
No.
You gotta go
Storm can't
home,
live.
dude.
He can't live, Buttland. Oh, the side effects. Double
The
kill.
double kill.
The
Oh, the
freaking
Naga
Morta
dies.
doing a
Naga
ton
dies
of
during the
damage.
Muerta BKB.
The Nyx Assassin dies too. The Timber Saw's
Man.
back alive, but the Warlock goes down.
Do you remember earlier when I said that I don't think you're gonna have that Bloodseeker experience with
Yes.
this Muerta? And here we are. She went from like 1-5 to 11-6.
Yeah.
Bruh.
And I don't know if the Nyx was even able to Vendetta there. I think he died before Vendetta, even.
is under attack.
I'm not sure. Yeah, actually, no. He was vendetted at the beginning of the fight. Like, he'd been vendetted for like 40 seconds or something. When that Timbersaw died the first time, like before the fight really broke out, he was in vendetta at that point.
Yeah.
So,
I see.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really clean fight for the Dire. Obviously, Storm Spirit died and maybe probably couldn't have or shouldn't have, but you know, if your Storm Spirit dies at the expense of your Muerta just BKB piercing the veil and killing the Naga for free during her song, you take that. I think.
One thing I also want to point about the Nyx Assassin item build is that it's very, very greedy. Like, he could have gone for this BKB
No, that's why I'm
earlier.
saying, like, this. That's where I think this style of, like, if this is your 4 position, that's not a big deal.
Yes.
But it's your 3.
Yes.
Right? And the Timbersaw is trying to make up for it, right? Like, the Timbersaw is kind of becoming, like, the 3.5.
Yeah.
In a way. But, you know, pipe's not enough.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. It's good to have pipe. But also, like, he's such a killable hero this game that does the pipe actually have a lot of impact? I don't know.
Look at Marcy just melt this tower. She did pop the Mask of Madness, so she is silenced right now. Can the Radiant take this opportunity to initiate on her? She backs away with the tower going down, unfortunately. Man, we do see a smoke coming up from the Radiant, so maybe we can see them take a good fight here. The Darkseer did TP away, so it will be a guaranteed 4-on-5. They find the Morta, plus the BKB. There's the, Pierce the Veil. Oh,
turret.
My.
Just pop, 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 pop. Tower defense.
This poor Timbersaw. He needs a freaking Ethereal Blade or something. A phenomenal song! They find the Morta! They blow up! They kill her!
Oh, they got her, but at what cost?
Oh, at what cost? A good point. The Nyx Assassin! He buttered the Buttland! He melted!
Yeah.
He's the Wicked Witch of the West! The Warlock goes down too, and he drops the Golem, but the Golem didn't do anything! The Pizza Dogs!
I've seen the power of this Ags on Storm.
Holy,
Yeah,
that's a
dieback.
dieback!
This is their MD2L lives here.
Buttland, they literally took a chainsaw and kneecapped their all-star player!
Joshu, the MVP
They
of Game 1 and
kneecapped
2.
him!
I don't think he was MVP in Game 2, but
Okay.
the Game 1 MVP.
They do find the Darkseer, so maybe there's still a glimmer of hope. And I kind of agree with Winter in the chat. That the Dire getting the roasting off the bug or whatever happened.
Well, I don't know. So the Dire did have a good scan on it. Like, it wasn't that cut and dry, I think. I think there still would have been a team fight at Roche, and it maybe would have gone better for the rating because they would have been less confused over what the fuck's going on. But, you know, if Roche was top, I don't think they would have killed it before the Dire was there, right? But maybe that's wrong. And also that might just be big tilt too. What if a bug ever just like throws off your game, it completely frazzles your train of thought about what you should be doing.
Buttland, I also want to point out this Pause 5 Keeper of the Light has more net worth than the Nyx Assassin.
Yeah.
This Coddle is a Giga Chad.
Nyx doesn't farm.
Yeah.
Really. And I mean, like, you can go run around through the jungle and dagging enemies, or dagging creeps, but feels kind of lame to do that. They see Roche's spawn top.
This Coddle has to wear a double pair of boxer briefs because his dick is that heavy.
Yeah, did you see the scythe on him?
Yes!
Nice.
Nice!
Nice. It's got the sheep's dick.
But okay, so the Raiden are getting the next Roshan, and the Dire are not in any position to contest this.
Yeah, this is free. They were not ready for it.
Yeah.
They did not notice.
Casey May says, I told you that Naga can't do anything to Morta during ult. I was always hashtag Team Casey May in that regard, so...
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah.
But it was more of just that Muerta didn't get to play the game until 30 minutes, basically.
Yeah.
26 minutes.
And oh man, once Morta gets this Swift Blink, it's gonna be bad news bears because you get ult BKB Swift Blink and you are literally just like an AC-130 just aircraft just hovering over the battlefield.
We do have the Aegis on the Naga, but yeah, it's not gonna feel good. What this Morta is about to do.
Like, Morta is literally on a 11 kill streak in Modern Warfare 2, and she has the AC-130 like ready to call down.
Yeah.
Actually, Buttland, were you more of a chopper gunner kind of guy or an AC-130 kind of guy?
Oh, I was AC-130.
Really?
For sure. Actually, both. I would go 2 mediums because I wanted the nuke.
Wow. Interesting.
I don't need an early one. I don't need a UAV. I don't need a seeker missile.
No Harrier at 7 kills?
I would do whatever the helicopter that was like it flew itself. I didn't have to fly it.
Yeah, the support copter or whatever. Yeah. So we see the sheep stick completed on the Naga, and now we see her finishing the Bloodthorn. Do you like that, Buttland?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's good. I think you just gotta blow people up, but like I don't know how you do that against a Morta. Like I haven't played enough games with a Morta to actually have to do this problem solving. Like, does a nullifier do anything? I don't think it does.
No, because the Pierce the Veil can't be dispelled.
Yeah, so and the ethereal portion can't either.
No.
Oh no, it's just immune to physical damage. It's not even ethereal.
Yes.
Yeah. So like, what do you get? Like you try halberder? Like, what's the idea? You get some evasion? It
is still considered ethereal because you can't auto attack. The only way you auto attack her through the ult is with the upgraded.
This is a really sloppy engagement for the Dire.
It was.
Storm Spirit's
phenomenal golem. Holy cow, that golem rocked their world! But the Naga...
Storm's almost dead. And Ember's in on the backline entirely?
The Pierce the Veil is over, though, and Naga's back up at the Aegis. Yeah. Splits the illusions. Can't they find anyone? Oh, they're so low! Oh, there's a double kill! Yep. Or not double kill, but 2 going down. They need to find this Morta. There's the sheep stick. The Bloodthorn! Oh, boy!
See, that's the thing. I think this is, like... The Aegis was everything there, right? Because she was able to kill the Naga during the Pierce the Veil. And I think that's going to keep being an absolute.
Yeah.
You can kill the Naga during the Pierce the Veil. So maybe Naga should just be trying to figure out how to not die during that. I don't know what that means. Maybe that is just evasion. Like, you get a butterfly and you just go, buy an MKB then.
Yeah.
You know? But that also doesn't feel great. I don't know.
I'm surprised this Timbersaw's going for the Shivas. I don't agree with this. This Timber needs a halberd. Because the Pierce the Veil penetrates all armor, so this isn't going to do anything.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Nyx Assassin is vendetta as they are on the high ground pushing their first tower. The Timbersaw has the start with the flamethrower. Here's the initiation from the Storm Spirit, a very good blue hull. The wall might be dropped here, but there's no follow-up damage at all. The Timbersaw +4 is still completely healthy. The Warlock W is on the ground, slowing away. The BKB popped on the Ember Spirit, the BKB swapped on the Storm Spirit, and the Storm Spirit is disengaged. There's a net, though. There's no more mana left. The Morta forced to bite back. Is she going to TP in? She is TPing in, but how can the Radiant disengage from this? Pierce the Veil popped, but the Thong! Oh, the Thong, there's no BKB! They just walk away! But is there a TP? There is a TP. They find the Ember Spirit. But that's... Oh, no! Buttland!
That's fine, though.
That Pierce the Veil down! There's no ult!
Yeah, this is fine. They don't want to leave. They just want to re-engage.
I just walk right back up.
I believed in L+.
And the Darkseer died, too. Here's the blue
Storm Zip.
But he's silent! Is that big damage? Is there enough
Oh,
damage?
no,
She's
no,
silenced
no,
still?
no.
No. Barely gets out, but BKB pops
risky
now.
business.
Still a lot of damage on the Naga despite not
This
having
Muerta's
Pierce the Veil.
Living on the edge, too.
Yes. One other blue!
You're crazy. That
Oh
started
my
a
god, he
lunatic.
dies! That was way too greedy! He's
Right into a spiked carapace. That sucks.
He
That
zipped so
sucks.
far in!
You should... No, but, like, you shouldn't get hit by that spiked carapace
Yeah.
if you're still in Ball Lightning. He came out of Ball Lightning for the damage of Ball Lightning to proc spiked carapace.
Wow.
That, like, could not have been more unlucky.
So Pierce the Veil should be back off. Okay, it is available now, but there's no BKB to pair with it. They find a Coddle, and this is a Giga Chad Coddle.
That's a gem on the deck. And this
I mean-
Muerta basically all by themselves.
That's
there's
no
the Pierce the Veil,
buyback
but
on
they
the
just
sheep.
walk away. And no BKB pop.
Pierce the Veil. Oh my god, the Rock. He just gave me fucking cancer, Buttland. Completely
Aeon
whipped.
Disc was pretty good. Aeon Disc was pretty good there.
But still, those songs, those last two
Yeah.
songs, they counter the Pierce Veil
Totally.
twice. Insane. 2 racks down. Could they just end the game here? Buttland won the turnaround.
That was... This series is great. Like, this is such a good series. Remember, when they were taking when they were taking Radiant mid racks, we were like, they're fighting, it's all on the line, you know, this is their MD2L dreams. And that was like 15 minutes ago. This is awesome.
So Pierce the Veil is available, BKB is available, but she did buy back, so she could buy a Blink Dagger now, but she has no room for it. She went for the Ion Disc instead, so I guess the Ion Disc did save her there, hypothetically. But now there's literally no more inventory room for the Swift Blink unless she sells the Mask of Madness. Or
She
eats the
eats the
Moon
Moonshard.
Shard. Well, does she though? Is that the play? You lose.
I don't know, dude.
You lose 80 attack speed, Buttland.
Yeah, how much do you get you in the Blink, though?
I mean, you eat the Moonshard, you buy the Blink. You're still a journey away from the Swift Blink.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, she didn't have it queued up anymore. I assumed it was coming out of Courier or something.
Yeah.
No, but it's because she bought out the
Well,
disc.
she bought back, and then I think she bought the Ion Disc.
Yeah.
But the Dire are, they're
Big
smoke, they're
smoke
being
out.
aggressive, they're going for this. But the Radiant are kind of split up. It could
I mean,
be a
they could
very
buy
good
some
fight.
time with a little support kill, but I don't know, they're way too close.
Oh boy, this
they're
could be
about
a
to
bad
uphill.
fight. The smoke is broken.
Oh,
Is the
no.
rock available? There is no rock. The Warlock is blowing up. Oh,
Oh my god, the black hole!
oh my god!
Holy
The 5-man
Storm
vacuum
Spirit, dude.
wall!
Oh, the vacuum black hole electric vortex. That was crazy. Oh my god, the Naga for free. Muerta gets to do whatever she wants. Even with the rock follow-up, it didn't do enough.
That was the Warlock Golem on death because he didn't have the main
He didn't pop his ult? Oh no, it wasn't on cooldown. Right.
Yeah.
Right, because of that tier 4 whoopsies.
Yes. Which I am surprised he went for. Oh, they changed the shard.
Oh, Rapier. We get a Rapier on the Muerta.
Oh my
They're
goodness.
putting on a show.
Still going for the Rapier instead of Blink Dagger, which I'm pretty surprised by. This is the all-in.
Oh yeah, it is. Everybody's got buyback on the Dire though, or Radiant, I mean. Yeah, and you have some diebacks, or not
Waltzing-
diebacks, but the buybacks are on cooldown for quite a few Dire.
Oh no!
Oh no, Ember Spirit, what are you doing?
And that
Wow.
that feed
They all fought
also
back for
forced the
that.
buybacks on the Naga and the Nyx.
Whoa,
Nyx with like
whoa,
18
whoa,
seconds from
that's
respawning. Oh no! They find the Timbersaw, but not the best hero to go on. Oh, but here's the Vendetta. They do have the sentry down, so they see him coming, but they won't be able to find anything. 17k net worth advantage for the Dire, but they see the creep waves. The creeps are going to give them vision. They might just walk back in. They didn't have any way to initiate on the Mortis. She has everything. She has BKB. She has
Got the
Pierce the
Aeon
Veil.
Disc.
She has the Divine Rapier, Buttland.
She's got everything she wants. She wants your ancient.
And like what? I mean, she also auto attacks twice every auto attack with the gunslinger. Like these towers melt like
Oh, they're disappearing.
like butter in the microwave, Buttland. And she.
Okay, that's a big pop on the
That is
end.
a big pop. But a blue hole. But where's the ducks here? Follow
blue
an
hole.
amazing a goal to disrupt the fight. The storm goes down. The duck goes down. But the PKP. She's unloading, but they walk away.
She's so slow. The warlock on upheaval.
Buttland.
The upheaval just won the fight.
That's a dive back. Buttland, a dive back.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's just that was an amazing chaotic offering. Huge. That's what gets the Storm Spirit and the Dark Seer killed there. Oh my god, sorry, there's still a fight.
Dive back.
Oh no, the Storm Spirit just no. Okay. Okay, that was bad. The trailing death of that was very bad. But that Warlock, Yoshi, just won that game. That was a fantastic chaotic offering, and then just upheavaled the Muerta to death behind enemy lines.
PizzaDog's MD2L hopes and dreams.
Oh my god.
That team fight. Buttland.
Oh no, the rapier. All because of upheaval. He's like, nope, you're slow.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh my god, I think we're seeing the end here.
We see the sheep dick coddle buyback, but there's still 50 seconds on the Morta.
What a great series.
Wow.
This was. Two teams where I don't know anyone, the only person you know is Legacy. What a great series. This was such a fun watch. This was such a fun watch.
Wow.
You know what's crazy? After game 1, I thought L+Ratio, like you, was just going to 2-0. And after game 2, I thought that L+Ratio was fucked. Like, the way they lost in game 2, I was like, oh, Dire's the better team. They're going to win. And then we get this barn burner game 3.
Were there any...
That was great.
I didn't see any GGs from PizzaDog. Did you?
I don't know.
Wow. Shout out to the guy in the MD2L chat for suggesting this series for us to cast. Like I said, normally you just get one good game. That the team fight's happening with the delay. No, that's not the team fight. This is a different.
No, they're not there yet.
Yeah.
They haven't bought the rapier yet. This is the catch up to the rapier.
Yeah. Wow, a lot happened in a short span of time, didn't
We shouldn't rewatch and cast the rewatch. We should wrap it up. This was because I do want to rewatch it with the chat. But no, this was a great series. This seriously was. I mean, I'm sure any individual player could rewatch their shit and go, oh, I could have done this or that or whatever, right? But that was entertaining.
Yes.
That was evenly matched and fun, and there was throws by everybody. Everybody had chances to win every game in this, I think.
I agree.
And while that might feel terrible if you're the loser, the winner, or whatever, but just know that it was evenly matched. You could have won if you lost, and it was very fun to watch.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me, Buttland. This was an absolute blast, and
we got lucky.
I'm hoping to cast another MD2L series next Wednesday as well.
Yeah, I mean, hit me up.
Sweet.
These are fun.
Alrighty. With that said, the stream is coming to a close. And with that, ScurvyDog out.